a red-headed firecracker, tough as can be, them thrilling back, but still living carefree with a lazy eye that don't bother her none. She's the kind of woman that gets the job done. Oh yeah, they call her the Watcher. Crazy, the God-fearing cowgirl who ain't lazy. She rides like the wind, ain't nothing she can't handle, with a heart of gold and a spirit you can't wrangle. No, watch out for the Watcher. Crazy, she'll knock you out with a punch that's crazy. Don't mess with this cowgirl you found to lose. She's the toughest gal around, sure we can sing in the blues.
What's up, everybody? And everybody, what's up? It is July the 8th, 9:41 p.m., 76 degrees Fahrenheit in Brazos County, Texas. So glad you all could be with me this evening. I hope everybody's having a lovely afternoon and early night time. Hang on, sorry. I'm having to get a charger. I guess there's a lot of goings on today that I missed. And it was one of those crazy train kind of days. And I was on my way here and I noticed that there was a man in the moon. So I thought, well, crazy train Tuesday, man in the moon, must be Mercury in the microwave. I don't know. But sometimes when the planets align and Pluto hits in Uranus really hard and it removes the sky and leaves the stars to the west, shit, I am dropping everything. I don't need, it must have been that extra shot of espresso I had in my coffee. Because, yes, I did go get coffee this evening. And I'm a little bit wired for sound, just a tad. So, you never know what might come out of my mouth this evening. But I do have a very important update. I heard earlier that apparently, allegedly, at least in my opinion, what's his face was found face dead. I mean, face down, not face dead, face down on the waterbed. When PZ came back home from the laundromat or something unresponsive. And just so everybody knows, he passed gas, burnt his nose hairs, sent him into a little bit of shock. So he's going to be fine. Everything's fine. PZ gave him a cupcake, blew in his butthole a little bit, and he's back to normal. So, no fast steady. No fast steady. We're not getting that lucky yet. I'm just saying. Yeah, Lazy H, for real. I hear it really was. I came in on the hey shit show. I came in on speaking of shit shows. I came in on the very like tail end, and I didn't get to see anything prior to when I popped up on panel. I just want to send a shout out to my little homie out there that messaged me and was like, "Dude, are you watching this?" And I'm like, "No." And they were like, "It's hysterical. You've got to turn it on." And so I go to look and I don't see Johnny live. So, oh, yeah. He definitely, I talked him to sleep. That's what it was. Um, so I'm like, I don't see Johnny's live. Where the hell is this happening? And they were like, on Homegrowns. I was like, cool. I just gotten through doing number 2, and I was ready to sit down and start my evening seeing what I missed on YouTube today. And so I turn on Homegrowns and I see that there's a link up there. And I'm like, fuck it. I'm just going to go up and see what the hell I missed. And so boop, I just pop up and I'm like, so I hear I missed a whole lot. What's going on? I still haven't seen it. So before before we get there, let me just say that I do want to share a screen for just a brief moment. So I'm kind of up in the air right now because I was checking these flights for August. I'm going to go on the 14th because I want to make sure I'm prompt. $62. It's only $62. So, you can bet your ass, your hat, and your house cat that I'm fixing to be in Vegas. Believe that. And Sugar Plump, we're gonna see who sits back like a paparazzi and who doesn't. So, yay! This is gonna be fun. I can't wait. But that's just me. You know? Oh fuck. Hang on, y'all. I'm getting this damn thing sometimes it really makes me mad. I am OCD about certain shit. And one of those is what the hell is this? That is not the layout that I was on. Oh, whoa. Where did those come from? Sorry, y'all. Oh, damn, Kathy Waters. Thank you so much. Wow. Lambrow. Trust me, it's going to be a blue sky day. Norse, no, that's one way. But hell, I mean, if I come back the same, I mean, if this far in advance, it's going to be less than $200. I'm in like Flynn. So that's cheap. Cheap. And I got points. So, yeah. And let me just say this. Mark is very, very obsessed with Fumble. I know, Norse. Hell, including my luggage, all I'm taking is a carry-on. That's all I need. So it'll be easy peasy, lemon squeezy. So yeah, I was talking to someone earlier, and the obsession is very, very obvious, right? I think we can all kind of agree on that. And I think I have figured it out with the help of a brainiac that happens to be a very cool person. It's because Fumble exudes manliness. Like he can take his shirt off and strut around like a cock all postured, with his feathers ruffled and all that good jazz. And he ain't shamed. He ain't shamed about it. And he just exudes this manly man. And I was talking to this friend of mine, and, Fumble's face could look like the south end of a northbound cow and still exude those manly qualities and have sex appeal and be sexy. It's just for some of us women, it's not a matter of, oh, I want to jump his bones. No, it's just that a real woman recognizes a real man. And there's just something sexy about that. And that's something that he will never, ever, ever, ever experience in his life. It doesn't matter how many times he goes to the gym, it doesn't matter how many months, years, decades, or eons he works out. It doesn't matter how many times he spreads them legs wide open. He will never, ever exude that manly man aura. He will always, always exude Badussy. Yeah, you heard that right, folks. Badussy. That's booty, dick, and pussy. Badussy. And I suspect, just by seeing the pictures that I've seen of him in person, he probably smells like Badussy too. Or a wet dog. I can't really figure out which, but one or the other. So, oh, absolutely. Scrunch socks are so they're just so outdated. And no offense, no offense, because my gays know that I love the gays. I love the gays. He just needs to come out of the closet. Just say it. Just crash on out that door. Whoosh. There's nothing about him that exudes manliness. I mean, look, I'm gonna say this, and people can agree, disagree. Hey, Ruben, it's totally up to you. But when I look at those two, when I look at Jim and when I look at Mark, at least Jim has a little bit of manly qualities. He may have a fucking beer gut and it looks like he needs to shit really bad and some man boobs. He definitely has some bitch tits. And that's okay. That's okay. Because there's just something that's a little bit more manly. Like, I think he's probably further back in the closet than Mark is, but he's still a little bit more manly. And I think that Mark knows it. Yes, he needs a Spider Man bra. For real. Hold them bitches in. Something. Who's Richard Paulson? I don't know who that is. Or Robert. Is it Robert? But while I'm thinking about it, let me go over Chim. I'm gonna go over Chim. I'm gonna go over Chim. I'll be right back. Let's see. Where do we go? Where do we go now? Where do we go? What? Videos show life-threatening flash flooding in New Mexico an hour ago. Holy shit. That looks like that could have been in Texas. What the hell's really going on, y'all? So, I did not get to see all the festivities earlier. So I am going to bear with me. Okay. Let's see here. What are we doing? What are we doing? I don't know what we're doing. When PZ started, yeah, I missed a lot. It was like a 7-hour show. Robert Paulson, meet Bob. Bob has bitch tits. Stop it. Oh, he did. He doxed Jim's brother several times. What? And they didn't go after him? I'm shocked. I am so shocked. Okay, sorry. Here I go. Here I go. So y'all know how we do it around here, right? Just so everybody knows. I'm going to be doing a little bit of commentary tonight under this copyright and fair use disclaimer of the Copyright Act of 1976 and the materials used in this video for educational commentary, critique, and entertainment purposes only. This may include such copyright materials, but I doubt it because I don't think they own a license for it. But anyways, all such content is used under the fair use doctrine, which allows for limited use of copyright works without permission for purposes such as what I just said a damn minute ago. If you don't remember, it's criticism, commentary, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. And like my little banner there says on the bottom, if you don't like it, you can just fucking sue me, okay? If you need that address, Google it. Google it. It's your friend. Google is your friend, okay? Now that we've got all that cleared. All right. So, apparently, I did not get to see the part that's coming up in just a second.
Me and Ruben, we have conversations. We have good conversations.
Hey, Ruben.
I like Ruben. He's
I like a good Reuben sandwich.
American
Oh,
honey.
my
Bee
gosh.
said that. I'm a fire.
Wait, who said that? Was that MacGyver? Has MacGyver been hanging out with Belle? I just need to know. How is she anyway? I ain't seen her in like donkey years. Hey, Bet. Because isn't that what you were, her favorite Reuben sandwich? Johnny was an actress and tried to act like he had both. Did he call anybody Leatherface? Was he trying to have sexual intercourse with anybody's face? I can't wait to see that part.
I didn't know this, but a Reuben sandwich is actually a Jewish sandwich.
Now he's going to be anti-Semitic.
They were eating.
If you talk
or mute yourselves, whatever, however you do it. There we go.
I already muted myself.
Okay, here's Fumble. How you doing, Fumble?
Hey, what's up, y'all?
It's going okay.
Good.
Better, but we're doing okay, Fumble.
Good. I noticed these other two gentlemen. Thanks for saying that some of my shit's funny. I do appreciate that.
I'm just curious. How many can anybody tell me by dropping the number in chat? How many sheets to the wind was homegrown at this point? We're in 2 hours and 9 minutes into his show. Can anybody? 11. We got Fast as Fuck in the house. 6. He was 6 sheets. He was 11. Who's that guy on panel? 8 out of 10? 10 out of 10? I mean, y'all are counting the sheets, not me. I'm just asking. How many sheets to the wind was he? 16-11. Roddy, I'm usually 17-11. 17-11 is a good number. You watched the beginning just now, and he was done for. Oh, so he really did pass out at the end after I left. 44, 24, 44, 44. Them crows. Where's Raditha? Raditha. Norse, you lie. You lie like a rug. Okay, back to this.
And you're 100% right, homegrown. I am a good dude. I really am.
Yep, I agree with that. On Mondays. He's a good dude on Mondays. He's average usually on Tuesdays. Wednesdays, he tends to be an overachiever, but that's only because it's hump day. Thursdays, you're in for a real treat. But come Fridays, honey, you just better stick your head between your legs and kiss your ass goodbye. Because he's wide open. Nope, full throttle.
And I'm not coming up here to scream or holler. I'm not. If Jim comes up here, I'm out. I
Holla!
can't stand that dude. Fuck him. And it has
I'm out
nothing to
too.
do. Yeah, it has nothing to do with somebody wanting bigger balls or all that, because I'm a humble dude. I've ate a lot of humble pie on here.
That ain't no lie. But I'm just going to tell you right now, Fumbled, the secret is out. Ambi sent me a super secret text on the Discord. Yes, Ruben is Jewish. In case everybody did not know that, Ruben is definitely Jewish. But yeah, Ambi sent me a super secret Discord message along with a picture, and it was elephant balls. And she said they were yours. So I'm going to dox them. I'm going to do a show about your elephantitis, just so you know. Hey, Spirit of New Orleans, it's so good to see you, sir. Dr. Wolf in the house.
But there's a lot of people he's hurt for no reason.
No reason.
And there's a lot of them in your chat that he's went after, got
Yep.
their names. If you even say anything about him, if you talk back any of that shit, like this whole shit that started with me and him, and when I defended Johnny against him, it was all because I hurt his feelings.
He's got to get even. His ego.
He's got this big ego, but he's taken money and stolen from people with missing children. That's what I have a real problem with.
Yep.
And the fact that he attacks these people's children, he's attacked my children. And I've never done that. As far as me, you will never ever hear about me calling your wife. I just needed you to feel that feeling, how much it sucks when somebody says that shit. I've never called anybody. I don't care to call anybody. That shit doesn't matter.
That's 100 right there. Just for those of you who don't know, for those of you in the back, that's one thing that I can say is that's real. Now, Fumble might say some mean shit when he's mad, and he might make a hell of 1,017-11 videos about you. He might even say that your son is gay for the stay. But he ain't picking up the phone. And that's one of the things that I had stated on panel later on in this show is that, there's a difference. There's a difference in character. And look, Head and Shoulders, manlier man, better character, made some mistakes in his past, owned his shit. I'm down with it. He's okay in my book.
I'm a face-to-face guy. I've proven it over and over. I'm not looking to hurt anybody, especially your wife, because she has absolutely done nothing to me.
Right.
And that's it. I would never do that. I would never do that.
I appreciate that.
I would never, ever.
He might not ever do it, but let me just tell you something. You piss me off bad enough and I will. I ain't calling her job. I'll just show up to your house or in Vegas. Hey, Arkansas, I hope you're doing good. Hey, Beth, I hope you're doing well. Don't think for 1 second. You in driving distance of me, homegrown. I will pull up, beep, beep, beep in the horn. Talking about you got them spare ribs out on the barbecue pit yet? Because if you don't, thank you, shit show. If you ain't got them spare, and I don't want no brown scrimps, because the last brown scrimps that he tried to grill ended up stinking the whole house up. Do y'all remember that? And he passed out on the dadgum porch. Damn, is my dog having a seizure or is he dreaming? Hey, what's going on over there? Okay, he just dreaming. Yeah, them scrimps, man. He was like, man, they stink. They smell bad. And I knew he wasn't lying. Because, ooh-wee, when them scrimps get to stinking, honey, better look out. Anyway, here we go.
Ever do that. I just, because you're talking about how entertaining and stuff he is, but his entertainment is dogging people out, dude.
Entertainment, like listening to somebody call somebody's cracked out mother is entertainment. Listening to somebody call a dead man's family, a man that's been dead over 10 years, is entertainment. It's entertainment when it's at someone else's expense. It's not entertainment when it happens to you. And that's what people don't seem to understand. People gonna get some motherfucking understanding, though. It's gonna happen. Yep.
Entertainment is people's problems. Like, you keep bringing up Kaylee, and I don't know what your problem is with Kaylee, but she hasn't been on here in forever. And it's nobody's business what's going on with her, except for Kaylee and the people she wants to know.
And before we continue listening on that, I just want to make this statement. Does anybody remember on Bob's panel when Kaylee went up and apologized to Mark about the whole situation with the book and all of that stuff? Am I the only one that remembers that? And then after that, I don't know that I ever heard her say another word about them. As a matter of fact, I don't think it was much longer after that she wasn't really on YouTube. So, good. I'm glad that I'm not lost in a pothole. And it just goes to show that it doesn't matter how long you stop talking about them, whether it's 3 or 4 shows, 3 or 4 months, or 3 or 4 years. It doesn't matter. They don't stop. They don't.
And that's the kind of stuff that I don't care. You do your thing, man. Do your thing. But when you allow people up here to talk shit about me, Kaylee, the mothers of missing children, any of that shit, I'm going to have a big problem. I do. And Kaylee hasn't, I can't even recall, other than maybe blocking people in your chat one time, where Kaylee has even done anything to you.
And let it be noted, I was the motherfucker that she blocked. So, I mean, by Homegrown's Muscle Jim, yep, she sure did, Ima. But, by their standards, that should have been a good thing. I don't know. Just saying. But I was the person that she blocked. So, I mean, hell, build a bridge, get over it.
You, man. I've never heard her say bad stuff or any of that. But you just keep bringing up her name. And I'm like, what's going on? What's really going on with the Kaylee thing with you and Kaylee? Me and you or me and you? But I do have a problem with Kaylee. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay.
With people talking about her, because she's not here to defend herself. She's not even trying to be in this.
That's the whole thing. She's not here to defend herself. That's the whole.
Yeah, because she don't want nothing to do with this fucking bullshit. Period. You people don't seem to understand that, homegrowns. Man,
Why?
Maybe she don't feel
Why
like
should she
getting
be
to
here?
it.
Yeah, she doesn't want in it. She doesn't want any
Right.
part of this stuff anymore.
Exactly.
She wants to do true crime. She hasn't given me info on anybody hardly ever, number one. And I can't even remember.
Hey, girl, Ron. Okay, so it's actually probably been close to 2 years since, like, because it would have been August of 2023, August, September, right around September, I guess, of 2023, whenever, like, everything happened and we wasn't all friends. And then for the last year, we wasn't friends and all that there. So, I mean, like, she hadn't even been around. I guess I just don't get it. They're just looking, hey, Fox, they're just looking for content? I'm not real sure. Not real sure. Was this really a peacemaking mission? It's yet to be seen. Carrying on.
So she shouldn't have to defend anything. It's nobody's fucking business what her mom's done. Which her mom, if you guys, maybe they should look into her instead of looking into Kaylee. You know what I mean? Her mom's not a good person, and that's not the person. A woman that lives in a tent that's strung out is not somebody you want to take advice from.
Wow.
Or anything from, honestly.
Yeah.
So, and she shouldn't have to defend herself against anything because she hasn't said anything. She really hasn't.
Yep, and all you hear is crickets. Crickets. Chirp, chirp. There's a cricket emoji down there, y'all. Anytime you hear crickets, you can throw that cricket emoji. That's what they're there for.
Well, with that one time, it's not a big deal. Okay, and I don't hold her to it, but I just brought it up, the fact that when she was live with you, when me and Johnny went live or went over to Jim Terry's, you know, she was calling me an idiot and this, that, and the other. And I'm thinking, well, Kaylee, I've done nothing but support you. And, you know, I was all Kaylee and I, we were good. We had
OMG, we were so good. We were so good. So good. Yep, Norse. That's the thing, is basically what he tries to get everybody to do is back down off of Jim, so Jim has free run to go at everybody, and he doesn't want anybody to fucking stand up for themselves because deep down inside, it hurts his fifis that he ain't got them cojones to stand up for himself. Bottom line, that's what it boils down to. You know? Don't want everybody else. Don't sit there and expect everybody else to back down because you have almond cojones. Senora.
we're on good terms, but she turned face all of a sudden when I gave her the super wrench and shit on my page. And
no, she didn't. She didn't turn face as soon as you gave it to her. She waited. She waited till an opportune time, and then she had fun with that shit. And you know what? It's trivial. In the grand scheme of things, it's trivial. Like if you know somebody's gone through something, and you even half-ass remotely have a shred of decency in you, why would you continue to nitpick about little stupid shit? I don't understand it.
It's my wrench.
It just, man, she just wiped people out. And I'm thinking, Kaylee, that's not the
Well,
Hey,
same
Matt,
person that I knew.
Well, can I tell you from somebody who look from even my point of view or the people that I know's point of view is I don't think you realized it, homegrown, but
Mhm.
and people held you because people do know you're a nice guy. There's no denying it. I can't even deny it. You've done some shitty things, but fuck, we all do that. There's no denying you're a nice guy, and people held you in such high regard and being a man, like a man's man. And when you allow that guy to come on your show, I'm telling you, it hurt a lot of people's feelings more than anything. The people that followed you for so long, it hurt people. And
Yep.
I wasn't one of
that
them because me and
guy,
you were never tight like that. I liked you. Me and you were cool. We could bullshit all day long, but it didn't hurt me like it hurt a lot of people.
Well, and I'll say this much. It didn't hurt me either. It disappointed me. It really fucking disappointed me. Because I really thought better of him than that. So I don't know. Oh, Jane, I don't think that's the case. I think that I know for me, I've dealt with drunks all my life. And so it doesn't, I just kind of fucking like whatever, you know? But I can understand. I can understand. Yeah, me too, Georgia Peach. I really did too. But when it came down to the nut cutting, we know who's a eunuch.
When you allow that guy to come up there and start talking about
it
people
did,
who have
it,
supported you,
honestly, homegrown. It hurt me and it hurt MacGyver as well.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
and I'm
sure
not,
it did, but
No, it did. You're right, Bumble.
I'm-
It did, though. The
Yeah.
guy's a
Thank you.
conniving asshole, and he hurts a lot of fucking people. When you got
Yes.
a lot of people that are real people that actually like you, homegrown. That's
And have been your friends for a lot longer than any of us have been around you. Like that says a lot right there. That you got two guys that fucking have known him for how long? A while. It's been a while. And say the same thing. And again, for me, I wasn't necessarily hurt. I was disappointed.
why I don't come
that
here as
like you,
often
like you.
anymore, bro.
I completely understand it, and I appreciate that. I appreciate you guys.
I went after Jim
that
Terry,
too.
remember?
and-
You
Yeah.
remember
People-
when the Yellow Jacket went after
Yep.
Jim Terry? You remember that? And he fucking rage quit within 3 minutes?
Yep.
Well, here's the thing, though.
I don't
Okay?
like that guy because he's always mean and doxing and hurting people and saying their names and calling their families. That guy, in my opinion, should be ghosted.
All right.
Ding, ding, ding. That's right, Tricky Nicky. That is so right. Hands down, agree. Yeah, twin. And I totally understand that. And I know that so apparently I heard it said a minute ago that Homegrown called Jim the other day and asked Jim for his opinion or his help, what he should do about Fumble Nuts. Because Fumble Nuts was going to go after his wife. And Jim says that he told Homegrown, well, call Watcher of Crazy. He said, I suspect that's what happened, and that's why what took place today on this panel took place. Let me just clearly state for the record, Homegrown has not called me. I don't talk to Homegrown outside of YouTube. the last time that there's been any type of communication was the night on Johnny's where he called me wanting me to go over there on panel or whatever. And we went back and forth that night. That's the last time that I've talked or heard anything from him. So, again, I don't talk to him outside of YouTube. And I'm going to say this. They give me way too much fucking credit. And if I were a prideful person, I'd be running around here thinking I was all powerful on the YouTubes. Because they put so much power in my hands. Whether it's making things like today happen, no. Fucking, I was oblivious that this was even going on. So, who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out? Woof, woof, woof. It was Fumble. That's why he got the damn dog at large fucking arrest and became a confidential informant. I just want to know right now, Fumble Nuts, how much is it going to cost me to get you to bite my face off? Rawr. Might give me a little bit of goosebumps. I don't know that song, Kyrie. I have to hear it. That's right. Don't be no one's bitch, because Fumble ain't been nobody's biatch. He smacked the hoe and she liked it. He bit her and she got feisty. Sorry, not sorry. Sorry. I made a rap. I could go on for days about that, and I hope you know, Fumble, I'm just picking right now. I don't mean any of it. Don't be mad at me. I'm going to be peeking out my damn blinds. Make sure he's not trying to. Don't be disappointed in me, Kyrie. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I understand that, Beth Hammond. For real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I honestly think a lot of people are at that point of just being tired of fucking the bullshit, the kid games and all that stuff. And, you know, seeing people get hurt. Like, it's insane. Who acts this way? Fucking psycho people. Psycho people act this way. I'm crazy. I'm not psycho.
Yeah. And that's the thing is, when people give him the platform to speak on, you're automatic. You're
It's
automatic
their
that you're an enemy. I can't stand. I just can't do it because
You're
that guy.
immediately a target, right? You're immediately a target.
Yeah, absolutely.
It doesn't matter
Especially-
if you're nice to him; he will still target you.
So if you're
Yeah.
distancing yourself from Jim, are you afraid of a backlash he might give you, homegrown?
You damn right he is. You are damn right he is. He has said it. He has come out and said it. Arkansas, you know I ain't lying. Who's lying? I didn't do it. It was Twin Mama. Twin Mama did it. Y'all, I'm on my weight loss journey, and I've been pissing like a racehorse. I've drank more water in the last 3 days than I have in the last 3 years. It's unbelievable. Why? Why is Jimmy Conn pissed? He over there on because Johnny didn't play dead like he told him to. Bless his poor little heart. Oh, American Honey Baby. I love that. American Honey Baby. You want to come up and sing it with me, Arkansas? You can come sing it. Twin Mama, you are the same weight that you were when I saw you sitting at the kitchen table. You found meth in your mashed potatoes? Shit. It was definitely Georgia Girl. Georgia Girl is definitely the one that accidentally slipped the meth in your mashed potatoes. At least it wasn't a pube. And at least it wasn't your mama's. Just saying.
Well, he knows everything about me, so there's no backlash. I mean, there's
Yeah.
no. In fact, a lot of Fumbler people, I'm sure, know me by now. I mean, I had a
Everybody knows you.
yeah.
Anybody
Well,
that's a decent person know you. Dude, I'm telling you, everybody used to watch your shit. Everybody
Yeah.
likes you.
well, I'm talking about my background and stuff. So,
Oh, I've had that forever,
Who
dude.
gives a shit?
Who gives a shit?
To be quite frank with you, I don't know the details. I know what the charge is, but it doesn't matter. It happened in the early 90s. Who cares? Oh, wow, Linda. That it sucks that you had to lose it that way. Did I just see Classy Colt? Meth taters. Oh, thank God, Twin Mama. That's a blessing. Avery, yes, I do mail. You will have to pay a little extra though, because I'm gonna send it expedited. That way they don't check it as much. I know, Kyrie, I done gave up cupcakes too, but I ain't giving up my taters. I'm not giving up the taters. Not giving up the taters.
You're
It was all
You
because
go
you're
home,
fast
bro.
cars.
hold on, homegrown. You know what, homegrown? Your past is your past. It's how you're living today.
Yeah.
right.
Don't worry about
God heals your past. You know
Well,
that.
let me talk to Fumble here,
that.
okay?
We've all
Just-
made
just for a
I'm
moment.
quiet.
Just-
Let me
I'll
talk to
quiet.
Good, bud.
But Fumble, look, seriously though, between, I mean, there has to be some kind of agreement, whatever. There has to be somebody that get Fumble. You can't be doing this every day in your fucking life.
He doesn't. Only on Fridays. I mean, he's sitting up here like plea bargaining. You forgave Betty for releasing your nudes, but you didn't forgive me? I'm still paying you like $29.99 a month for that shit. Yeah. I look around and all I see is the American flag in Foss's hand, swinging round, beating the man. Oops. Okay, sorry. We'll keep going.
And I know that
Yeah.
Jim Terry,
And I know, and I know, and I know, and I know that you love me. And you can't get enough of me. Oh, sorry.
has got to be tired of doing this shit. Okay. What
No,
I'm
he's
saying,
not. This is his thing.
Homegrown, you don't get it. The dude's doing it for money. Because it makes him feel powerful. Like, put the Budweiser down, bro. Like a homegrown cowboy. Da, da, da. Riding out on a Schwinn on a red dirt road he goes. Like a homegrown cowboy. Do, do, do. Getting Budweisers and natty lights from people he don't even know. And dump trucks running over him in the road.
well,
I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
yeah, I mean, don't feel what I'm trying to say is that don't try to feel like you have to up one on them. Okay, because if you walk away, I mean, I can walk away from Jim. A lot of other people have.
Don't walk away, boy. My fist will hurt you. Stand right there and take it. Be a man.
Don't feel like it has to be a negative thing. I mean, if you say fumble, look, I'm just telling you. I'm not trying to say, hey, look.
Oh yeah, you just said fumble. Hey, look. That's exactly what you just said, homegrown. And then you said fumble. I'm not trying to tell you, hey, look. That don't make no sense. That's called whiskey words. Whiskey words.
I want Jim to win here or anything like that. Okay, but that's not the case.
Win? What exactly is he going to win? A trophy? A ribbon? A broken neck? My neck? My back? My neck and my back? I don't know. Nobody has still been able to show me what any of us win if we win. Just say it.
Case, because I guarantee you that Jim Terry is like, look, I'm tired of this shit. I bet you he would say that or was thinking that, because this is all too much. It is. Okay, Fumble?
Well,
it is.
Too much is not enough. Too much is not enough. Too much is not enough of your love, love, love. My friends all say that I'm losing touch with reality, 'cause you're just too much.
I get what you're saying. It's probably too much for you to be involved in it, or it's too much for somebody. It's not too much for me. I actually, there's a lot more at stake. There's a lot. Yes, there's a lot more at stake.
Live for this shit.
No, hold on a second. Hold on.
This is Jim Terry's only way of doing anything. He could talk all the shit he wants. Homegrown. I know numbers. I can see numbers. I know a lot of shit. This dude has nothing. This is what he has. That's why he calls it his baby.
Yeah.
But the thing is that if Jim would have never done what he did to those families, or if he would just apologize to those families, I'd be gone. I would be gone.
Gone, gone. Understand? You heard? That's all you got to do. Hey, look. I recognize that I done wrong. And I'm here to sing this song and say I'm sorry all day long. And I want you gone.
But until I'm never going, I can't. But the thing is anything that gets in my way between me and him is collateral damage. I'm not gonna lie to you. That dude will never. Now it doesn't matter what anybody does. That dude will never get rid of me until I see him face to face. There will never be an okay time where I don't fuck with him or I don't want to go after him. And I'm just being straight.
Word. And that's real. That's real. I feel that. Feel it 110% of my soul, bro. Just saying.
Because he talks this big talk, and I'm not that guy that talks that big talk. It's a face to face. Let's do it. But I'm gonna fuck him up every chance I get. That's just it. I'm gonna use his own words against him. I'm gonna catch him in all his lies. And we've just done it so long. I guess that's why people like me get frustrated with people like you, because you're not a fucking idiot. I don't think you are, but you still you don't listen to what's out there.
It's called being unreasonable. I mean, how do you say it? Point blank, period. Point blank, period. It's just being unreasonable. You know, and you can't reason with the unreasonable person. Jolene, 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 Jolene. I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. But yeah, isn't that the saying? Don't waste your time trying to reason with an unreasonable person. Because, I mean, you ain't getting nowhere with them. Oh, so happy Valentine's Day birthday to Crazy Brad. Me. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy Valentine's birthday, Crazy Brad. Happy birthday to you. I hope you had a wonderful and lovely special day made just for you. Because it's a great day to be alive. You know what I mean? My son's birthday is in 2 days. 2 dose. Sure is. Can't believe it. Can't believe that little shithead's fixing to be 28 years old. It's crazy. Makes me feel old. But then again, I'm fixing to be 49, so go figure.
Well, I do listen. The thing is that I don't want it to go too far, Fumble. Okay.
Oh no, it's way
It's way past that. I agree.
past that. It's way past too far for him. And I heard him, and maybe you were up there with him too on Johnny's show, where people were talking about they were going to come to my work or come to my house or something, and then I wouldn't be there. I wouldn't do anything. I just need everybody to know, if you come around me, that we're calling the ambulance. That's it. I don't care. One of us is going to the hospital.
I'd rather be judged by 12 than carried by 6.
Period. The end. I don't give a shit who you are. It doesn't matter. They can talk all the talk they want, but if you come on my place and where I'm at, I'm gonna do something.
Right.
And I just need everybody to know that. And as far as it going too far, you should have had this talk. If you've been talking to Jim for a long time, you should have probably had this talk with him a long time ago. Because none of us has went that far.
I've talked to Jim, and and it's something that
It's like talking to a brick wall. And you can't get nowhere with that without catching that backlash, baby. You're going to get a backlash, not a flashback. It's going to be backlash. It's going to be like getting lashes on your back. Backlash. Just saying. And that's why he's over here plea bargaining. Like he's damn attorney for O.J. Simpson. Except O.J. Simpson won. If the glove don't fit, you must have quit.
has really gone beyond expectations. Okay. And and that's the whole thing, Fumble. It's look, this isn't, who's got the biggest balls thing. Okay. Look,
I have the biggest balls of them all. Hey, Justin Jones. Good to see you, stranger. And Fumble Nuts. Good to see you too, Mr. Biggest Balls of them all.
hey, look, if you say, hey,
damn, we got one that says, listen. Hey, listen. Now we got someone that says, hey, look, I need one. I need a hey saying.
Okay, I'm tired of this shit. I've got my family and I got to deal with shit. Fumble. I totally respect that. Absolutely respect it. And I think everybody else will follow too and still do your thing. Okay. Because you can still do your thing and let that shit go. Because Fumble, there is no way, because I myself sometimes go, man, I can't sleep at night because all this bullshit's going on.
Well, then, honey, you got to get your ass off the damn YouTubes and go touch grass. Or you need to get away from what you're entangled in if you're losing sleep. It's that simple. Like, there's a problem. If you're losing sleep, there's a problem. And only you have the power to change that. Regardless of how much plea bargaining you do on a panel or, talking shit about someone's tragic situation when you think that nobody else is listening. You just have to, at some point, realize that the reason you're losing sleep is because you're in an environment that's not for you.
Fumble, you can't tell me that you don't think the same thing. And Jim Terry can't think the same thing either, because it's all bullshit. It's all.
Well, Jim Terry can't sleep at night because he's on the run from everybody. It's not just YouTube. It's not YouTube. It's not just YouTube. There are people that want him, and he could say whatever he wants. I'm sure he's gonna have a lie for it. He's gonna want something, whatever. People, it's not just me. It's not like it's just me or YouTube, but I sleep great at night because my conscience is clear, man.
Word.
I've handled my demons.
Word.
I have an amazing family.
Word.
I spend all the time in the world with them.
Word.
And this stuff's just easy for me, to where it's not easy for a lot of people. Making video, all that stuff, it's just easy. It comes easy. I've got everything out. I'm pretty organized, so this stuff's just easy. But I know what you're saying. Like it takes a bigger man to walk away or whatever. I'm just not that big a man. I'm not that big a man right now. I already set my stipulation.
Ding, 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 ding. And I don't blame you one bit. Yeah, exactly, Cluckers. It's not going to happen. If the thing is that if, and it's a huge if, let's just say that Jim apologized for conning those families. He don't even have to call it conning, just taking their money. Put it like that. Let's just, I'm going to be a little lenient. Allow me to be a little lenient right now. So if he were to just say, hey, I fucked some shit up. I took the money and didn't have the best of intentions. And let's just say that he quit going real life when he got his Fifi hurt. Like, if you want to still sit on panel and talk shit, call someone, a Riri, hell, at that point, you could say whatever you wanted to say about me or anybody else. And we can spar verbally back and forth. But the problem is when it goes from verbally sparring to going real life. And whether it was done to him or not, it doesn't matter. If people made a choice, but the problem is Y'all, he's not good enough. Jim is not good enough to just verbally spar. He's too emotional. That's why he goes real life. It hits him in the fee-fees. When you make him, when he feels, not when you make him, but when he feels embarrassed or like he looks bad in front of other people and he feels like his persona takes a hit. Yeah, you're right, American Honey Baby. Very fragile. Very fragile ego. And once you bump that sucker, it's like you done just destroyed his whole world. And he goes bananas in a bag of monkeys and wants to call the dead. You know? I mean, it's crazy. Absolutely insane. I've never seen someone quite to that extent. Fumble, I agree. I absolutely agree. But I do know one thing that's meant to be united. And we're just going to carry on with the commentary on that note.
We need to
Fumble.
see who the biggest man is now.
Fumble, look, you just said it right there. You just said it. I mean, that's nobody's going to think any less of anybody, especially you, Fumble, if you just walk away and say, hey, look.
What the fuck? This dude is a clown. Like, what the fuck am I hearing right now? Oh, what the fuck? The things you say. Your yellow belly just gives you away. The things you say. What? You're unbelievable. Ow. What the fuck? What the fuck?
I'm tired of this shit.
Then you better pass out and go to bed then.
I mean, your wife, my wife is like, yeah, what is all this bullshit going on? I know your wife's got to be thinking the same thing. I mean, it's just totally unnecessary.
Exactly. How do you think some of us have felt for donkey years now? I mean, it is. It's totally unnecessary. You're right. You ought to be man enough to step away from what you're doing, homegrown. Because you're the one that's paying to support it, not us. You're the one that's afraid to walk away, not us.
But I mean, it just, I guess it depends on how far you want to take it, Fumble. I mean, it's just, it doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Now, if we're talking about, you know, it seems like a bunch of payback, Fumble, is what it seems like.
It's not payback for me. It's not payback. I'm gonna get what I want, and it's gonna happen. I know it. I already know. And the walk away thing or whatever. Nobody would be mad at me. Whatever if I walked, we can just quit with that. So I'm not. Like I said, if Jim wants to walk away, bye, bitch.
There ain't no rabbit in his blood. Just saying.
But when you talk to mothers that this guy, or you hear that this guy's fucked over, when you talk to the people he's hurt on here privately, stuff like that, I think you would have a whole different, I don't know, maybe.
I don't know. I don't. The thing is he's heard it all. He knows. He knows exactly how people feel. Well, twin, at least he's a dick and he's not a pussy. I'll say that for him. I'll take him being a dick every day to him being some pussy or pussy or any of that. Yeah, Kathy, you can guarantee that they'll try to keep out anybody that they think is going to be able to get a word in edgewise. But I'll tell you what, I'm very curious to see. He has, Jane. I was just telling somebody that earlier. Lambrow, they are. They're big old babies. The itty bitty titty babies need a little milky. Oh, that's right, cluckers. Between her and Babs the buffalo butt. Oh, which by the way, motherfuckers, whoever privacy struck my other show, they're both fixing to come back public because you lost that one too. Nana boo boo, stick your face in doo doo. I didn't break terms of service, you dumb cluckers. I mean fuckers. Sorry, cluckers. I didn't mean that. I was trying not to curse and use the F word. That was the next best thing. So, well, Fumble, are you circumcised or uncircumcised when you're being a dick? I'm curious. You carry around your own sleeping blanket or you just go out butt ass naked? I'm just saying. Thirsty. Sorry. Hey, Godless. I seen you in here and you too, Miss W. Oh, absolutely, Maeve. I agree. Justin J. Jones, all professional and shit. I'm surprised Quitine didn't show up and just did a panel showing a nose hairs on Homegrown Channel. You want to come over my panel? Thank you, Godless. I miss you, dude. I haven't seen you in a really long time. Oh, thank you, Jolene. I wouldn't be half of who I am without you, girl. Because you wished me a happy Valentine's Day. And it started fucking World War III in the YouTube streets. No. This stream does not cost $29.99. But if you want to see pictures of my feet for a limited time, you can go on and Cash App me that $29.99. And I'll get it right back to you. Just saying. Fast Daddy, me too. It's a little off. Okay, back to this. Sorry.
I think Fumble got out of it.
And this guy lost this or that.
He's back.
Am I here?
Yeah, you went out for about 5 seconds.
Okay.
Yeah. So we missed like the end of what you were saying.
Yeah, the whole walk away thing will never happen. But he's hurt these families. He's hurt so many people bad. And including his own daughter. He's hurt people bad.
Ding, 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 ding. And you can't talk about other people's parenting when either number one, you ain't a parent, Bob the Slob, and Mark the Narc. And you can't talk about other people's parenting when you don't assume the responsibility for the child that you have. Just saying. What'd Jane say? I looked over at Johnny's and saw Christine's feet. And I feel like maybe hey, screenshot that for me. Shit, I need that. Did you see her toes? Ooh, Justin J. Jones, Esquire. You should do that. Oh, cops are here. Twin Mama, I hope they jump out of a cake with some fuzzy cuffs, girl. For real. Tell them to play, Let's Get It On. Woo. Let's get it on. Twin Mama. Yep. Saying. Are you going good night already? It's early. Jeez. Act like you're old or something, woman. Vision Light, it's good to see you. Gives light to a dark, dark world. And Roddy Parade. Smart as the Encyclopedia Britannica. It's good to see you too. Ruben Sanchez. It's actually Sanchez. Who can do military roles in the dirt like no one's ever seen before. It's good to see you too. And Miss Kyrie, I want to love everybody. Peace, love, and granola. It's good to see you. Carrying on.
And I just can't, as me being who I am, I'll never, ever, ever, unless one of the mothers say stop. That would be the only way I quit. That's it.
Well, the money thing with Jim is definitely, it's a question, and that
No, it ain't no question. There ain't no damn question. He has stated it as a fact from the very beginning. Jim has been very straightforward, very honest, very transparent. It is all about the money. You motherfuckers don't listen. That's the problem. You want to talk about me smoking pot? I mean, I'm going to tell you right now, my addiction, that's what you want to call it, it's not like an alcoholic. While I'm sitting here toking on my vape pen, your drunk ass ain't even listening. Jeez. I'll be a fucking pothead till the cows come home.
that's something that I don't know the details of it, but I don't agree with it. But as far as straight up, just dealing with Jim Terry, him being on YouTube or his page or whatever, he's a comedian, and he does his little PI work and stuff. I
have to disagree. He's a commodian. He likes to call it a turlet. Or however. I was just fixing to say the same thing. Fumble, you read my mind. She's swooping down and picking that shit up out the lake, picking up dinner out the lake. I know, right, Godless? And yeah, I agree, Catfish, not a PI. Doesn't do little PI work. None of that. It's called being a stalker. He's a stalker. That's right, Charlie. I agree with that too. Y'all are on it tonight.
I would really wish that the money thing with Jim Terry, with the girls in the past would do better. Somehow, some kind of.
He ain't even making no rational sense. Like, I don't even get it. Making no rational sense whatsoever.
Agreement, because that I think that's where the most of the problem is the money thing. But his
the money means nothing. Money means nothing to these mothers. I'm sorry, man. I didn't mean to interrupt you, but I had to before I forgot because I do that. And I'm so sorry, dude. But the money doesn't mean anything to these mothers. You're talking about somebody who has a missing child, or say Dylan Rounds even, and you have to listen to somebody talk about how they were gay or they were this or they were that, or any of these things that are irrelevant to the child missing. The money doesn't mean anything. This guy doxed all their families. This guy did all this stuff to them. And when they say they're not allowed, or it's like they're not allowed to speak out against him. It's crazy, man. That's crazy. If somebody screwed you out of money, you'd be like, hang on. Or if somebody talked about, if somebody went at you like that, I can already tell because when I said something about your wife, you were like, "Oh God, here we go."
It's being a bully.
It's a bully. It's a prick.
Yes.
And I am anti-bully. Dude, I'm not a bully. And I see Leanne in the chat. Leanne, shut up. Anyways,
Oh my goodness. She's over there just like, I just think of Old Yeller. That's all. Just Old Yeller. I mean, what more is there to say about that one?
that's it. But I got to get off here. I got other things to do. It was nice talking to you, man. Thanks for listening to me. I hear what you're saying, brother. I got you. I do. I can't. So y'all have a great day, man.
Well, you know,
right. Peace.
Hey, Fumble.
You take
It was
care.
nice meeting you, Fumble.
Bye, Fumble. It was nice meeting you, Fumble.
I wanted to say
All
something.
right,
Check it,
well,
Fumble.
Hey,
we'll definitely try to make things better.
Yeah. I just don't. Okay, here we go.
Are restreaming this on the OTT streaming platform. JimTerryTV.com is live right now. It's Tuesday. It's almost a 4-hour show. Tonight, massively successful program. But I see Lacey H and I see Leanne here kissing American Honey's ass. And I see Fumble Nuts is in your chat and Ruben Sanchez all over here.
I had a talk with Mr. Fumble Nuts, and
Was it on the show or behind the scenes?
What's that now?
Live on your show or behind the scenes?
No, live on the show here. No, Fumble
okay.
Nuts. He came up. He was man enough to come up, and he was very straightforward.
Well, didn't Jim just say that they were streaming this live on the OTT? So he knew. I mean, it hadn't been that long ago, right? 2:27. Yeah, not even 30 minutes. I mean, okay. So is any of this good stuff in here? Because I really don't want to listen to the Pink Power Ranger. I've heard enough of his mouth today. He makes me want to vomit. But I do want to get ahead to this part right quick. Because I want to see this. But did I miss anything in all of that? Yes, Justa J. Jones. She is definitely having a bad case of FOMO. Jessica Lynn, I agree. I agree. Hang on. Somebody keeps buzzing me. Why y'all buzzing me? Buzz me. I tell y'all what, y'all, I'm about to piss my damn pants. I told y'all, this damn drinking all this water is really gonna make me lose my mind because it's gonna make me piss like more than I've ever pissed before. So I'm gonna play this song right now for y'all. Let me make sure it's not on loop. Okay, good. That'll give me time to pee real quick.
Born in Texas, where the stars shine bright. She's a firecracker, never backs down from a fight. With a rod in her hand, casting lines in the sun, and laughter in her heart, yeah, she knows how to run. Family by her side, that's her heart and her pride. Through thick and thin, she's always ready to ride. Terry brothers tried to knock her down, but she rises like a phoenix, wearing strength like a crown. She's the watcher of crazy, tough as the Texas clay. You can throw your stones, but she'll never sway. With mud on her boots and a smile on her face, try to take her out, you'll just quicken the pace. They talk about her, run her name through the dirt, but she laughs it off. She knows her worth. In the backwoods or the ballroom, she'll stand her ground. With a heart full of love, she'll always rebound. Hunting in the morning, fishing at dusk, she's a wildflower blooming, strength she trusts. No matter the storm, she'll weather the fight. A warrior in denim, shining so bright. She's the watcher, crazy tough as Texas clay. You can throw your stones, but she'll never miss away. With mud on her boots and a smile on her face, try to take her out, you'll just quicken the pace. Hands in the dirt, she's not afraid to get low. Building up her kingdom, watch her grow. They think they can break her, but they just don't see. A heart like a lion, wild and free. With each whisper and rumor, she stands up tall, taking every hit like a true country gal. The laughter that she spreads is a light in the dark. A spirit so fierce, she'll leave a mark. So here's to the fighter, the lover, the friend, with a heart of gold she'll never bend. Through the laughter and tears, she's still standing strong. In the face of the crazy, she'll always belong. Oh, no matter the battle, she'll rise from the fray. A Texas tornado clearing the way. So keep your words coming, she won't back down. The watcher of crazy, she'll take the crown. She's the watcher, crazy tough as Texas clay. You can throw your stones, but she'll never sway. With mud on her boots and a smile on her face, try to take her out, you'll just quicken the pace.
Y'all, I'm just sitting back here talking, and my ass is on the damn mute. Lord have mercy. That was such a rookie mistake. Such a rookie mistake. All right, so I don't even know where to start. Hang on just a second. The cop showed up? Cop showed up where? Not here. Nope. But I do feel like I'm no longer, my eyeballs are not floating anymore. And I just want to say thank you all so much for those of you that have generously donated through the Cash Apps. Not required, but much appreciated. gonna go ahead and pay for that round trip plane ticket. That's too funny. Oh well, and I heard he was talking about the cost and the Fast Eddie. Yeah, just a second ago, I thought I was fixing to start shooting that shit out of my eyeballs. But anyways, he didn't think about the fact that it only cost me $69 one way. I don't know, Justin J. Jones. We're fixing to find out because I didn't see that part. So here we go. I'm gonna quit talking now. Oh, but what I was gonna say that I said when I was on mute a while ago is for all of those feet pictures that are coming in, all I can say is, Christine, I don't know what you've done to them feet, but they look dirty. Clean them dirty feet.
That all 4 generations on his side live in and campers out front and walked around the house.
Nobody gives a fuck about what he lives in. Nobody gives
Oh,
a fuck.
no, not what he lives in. It would be, you want to know some content I would watch?
Oh, he obviously cares about what people lives in. He's showing an apartment that I lived in fucking 2010. Of course he cares about it. And
Where? You need some milk? You want me to give you a little nim-nim? You want some nim-nim, baby?
that apartment, by the way, Fumble Nuts,
That apartment,
you can go ahead and contact the landlord. I'm still friends with this guy today. You couldn't get a 1-bedroom in that place for less than $25.
Wouldn't want it. Who would want it? That shit was so outdated and small. Like, who would want that shit? Not me. I live in my damn metal barn.
500 or that area. That's more than the mortgage of your house.
The problem, the
And I never lived in a
problem
one-bedroom.
is the fact that I see people under. Johnny just left. The more problem I see is the people that are under both sides fighting with each other. That, I see Girl Ryan going after it with Barbara Buffalo, and Girl Ryan, damn it.
Yeah, because Girl Ryan talks badly about Barbara Buffalo's deceased child.
I don't know why.
And Jim said he wanted to shit on Girl Ryan's grave. Dead child's grave. Your point is fucking what? I mean, let's keep it real here. Barbara Buffalo ain't no fucking saint. What did she do that her daughter fucking got on drugs and overdosed and was in a vegetative state for 7 years or however long it was? I mean, by y'all standards, why aren't you questioning her parenting? Yeah, my son may be in prison, but he's alive.
Why Girl Ryan's doing that shit?
Because
she's had a fucking enough. That's why. Because she was treated like shit from the beginning. Because she's been blamed for a whole lot of shit that she didn't do. And the things that she has done, she said that she's done it. And you know what? It's bitch ass mofos like this right here that'll take someone at their weakest moment because they lost their child and fucking stomp them. But you know what? The bitch is strong because she's still here. Still here. You motherfuckers ain't done nothing. Ain't done a damn thing. But got a whole bunch of people pissed off at you.
Because we booted her from the OTT and we caught her as a liar and a snitch. I don't want to get into her. She's a different can of worms.
Yeah,
but,
I mean, it's just little stuff like that.
Let me ask you this, Homegrown, and answer me. I'm going to lead you into a question. You've seen hundreds, if not 1,000 hours of Jim Terry TV, and you've seen Fumble Nuts' show. Can Fumble Nuts do a show and be funny? Have you ever seen it without talking about us or out being hateful? And have you seen shows that we've done that where we don't talk about him?
Well, let me answer that. I can answer that. I've seen Fumble be absolutely fucking hilarious without ever mentioning your bitch ass. But I've never seen you be funny, Mr. Missing XYZ chromosome. Never. Never. You're not funny. Jim, I'll give it to Jim. Jim can be funny. But you, little brother, no, sir. You are not funny. Mike Honcho, I see you in chat. You said Barbara's retarded. And I have to agree with that statement.
We're not talking about anything, and we're funny. So who's more funny? He needs us to have any content. Obviously, we don't need him. Am I wrong about that?
I agree 100%.
Okay.
I mean, if it wasn't for you guys, he would have no content. But his shit is funny as fuck. I mean, he does come up with some good shit.
Give me something that's funny when he puts a paper bag on his head and.
Nope. Baby talk. That shit was funny. I don't care who you are. Feeble. Feeble's always funny. Always. There's two things. I'm an overachiever tonight. I matched your bet. And I raised you one.
Or a plastic bag on his head.
Well,
tries to dress like
I'll say this. The Christine Fortunato thing was a little bit, that was,
What the fuck are you talking about? That shit was fucking classic. Because it wasn't anything bad about Christine. Matter of fact, quite the opposite. But when you are strong with confirmation bias, then you'll see it whatever way you want to see it.
That was a little bit out of,
Yeah, you know what I did to Christine Fortunato that was funny? Let me give you the difference. So Fumblenuts did a video.
Order a fucking box of condoms and a dildo? Like, who gives a fuck, man? This dude gets on my nerves. Sorry, y'all. We're gonna speed it up because he makes me want to vomit. Like, hearing his voice is like nails on a chalkboard. Makes me want to stab my eyeball out. Just saying.
I mean, if he was a brother of mine, he would have been doing the best he could do. He would have never been around drugs because he knows that drugs are for losers.
Cause I'm a loser, baby. So why don't you kill me? I'm getting crazy with the cheese whiz. Sorry.
It takes people's lives down. He would have been motivated to be a better person, and he wouldn't be who he is today.
Okay, well, let me say this then, Mr. X. What if he was your brother and you didn't know he was your brother?
He's mad about it. He wants you to
years later.
I told him. I went on there and I said,
I don't think my parents would have a kid like him. First of all, number one, let's just start with the obvious. My parents would be giving enough and forthright enough to actually get him braces.
I'm just saying.
That would be number one.
He is obsessed, y'all. This is crazy. And this dumbass is one that'll go post his fucking dental records on a YouTube community page like a dumbass. I mean, anybody that's going to post their dental records, their driver's license, their social security card, their passport, dumb. No, let me back up. Stupid.
What would you do?
He wouldn't look the way he would. When I broke my nose playing college basketball, I had it fixed. But then again, I also had insurance underneath the college.
So exactly what did you do to get your nose fixed? Huh? They put a splint on it? Did you get a cast for your nose? Well, good. You need to use that insurance and get your fucking chin fixed, dude. Because right now it's got ball slaps written all over it. And it's looking mighty skimpy. And I mean, damn. If you're going to brag about something, getting something fixed, let it be your chin. And did you really get it broke playing basketball? I think somebody punched you in it. You just don't want to admit it because you cried and shit yourself. That's what I think. That's my opinion.
So here's the thing. Fumblenut's got his nose tore up or spent to the left or right like Kaylee's nose, and either was punched or is from doing drugs. So, I mean, it just, my parents wouldn't allow Fumblenuts, Christopher Neil Lee, to turn into the person he has turned into. He would be
No, instead, they let your brother turn into the person he is. Do you see the irony here, folks? Do you see the fucking irony here? This is some shit. If I've ever, it's getting deep. Somebody go get me my muck boots.
a more success. Instead of living in Bartow, he'd be in Clearwater or Playa del Rey or Playa Vista or any other one. That's it. All right, Johnny, I appreciate you. I appreciate you, Homegrown. I got to get some things done. I don't want to spend the rest of my time on these.
Be cool, man. We'll see.
I'm telling y'all, he's obsessed with Fumble because Fumble exudes manly man. He just does. And that's something that Mark will never be able to do. He'll never be able to just step out of bed and be like, "Grr," and feel like a man. And I think Fumble does that every morning. I think he gets up out of bed and he goes, Brit, lets one rip, walks to the bathroom, dragging his nuts on the ground with his morning wood, puts his hands behind his head and stretches while he's taking a piss and thinks, "Arr," like a real man. Different story for the missing XYZ chromosome. He steps out of bed. He puts his fluffy slippers on. He prances to the bathroom. He lifts the toilet lid and he sits down and he tucks. And he yawns. As he reaches up and realizes that he's got a receding hairline that's worse than Fumble's dental plan. And he's fucked. Just fucked. That's all there is to it.
See you down the road, okay?
Hey, Mr. X, how you doing, buddy? I'm coming, Mr. X. I just want to let everybody know I'm coming on at 4:00.
All right, thank you, Johnny. Thank you, and let Jim know too. I'll send out a robocall.
Okay.
Hey, Homegrown, all he's got to do is just get rid of his show. Just get rid of his show. Let's see if I keep my word.
I want to find a solution to this.
That is the final. What else solution can there be? What's the solution? We got to do all the work.
I think you can still have a show and there still be a solution, but that's me.
So we're going to have a show and we're going to do our show, but he's going to still shit talk us?
I think you still have a show and talk about something else.
I do. You just told me that XN, you watch XN, it's not even about. That's why the haters call it boring.
He is so triggered this evening, y'all. What did y'all do to him? I mean, look, I'll step away for a little while and, just try to get some shit in order. And I come back to hear this fucking masked Power Ranger over here crying like a fucking baby back bitch. Thank you, Ruben. I need it. He does. Yeah, I'm like, he is almost crying. OMG.
All the time because they're pissed off. I'm not talking about them. That's why they say that.
Better pissed off than pissed on. Ask Cassie.
Because I go out of my way not. Homegrown, every show I write down 20 to 25.
So you're
a lying fucking ass. You always got my name in your mouth. Always. Little Candida mouth. That's right. I said that. Little yeasty boy. Oh, okay. Sorry. I'll quit talking so much.
Admitting that you gotta have Miss.
No, I'm not admitting it. Here's what I'm admitting. every show I write down 20 to
I'm not admitting nothing. I'm not.
25 subjects that I could talk about. And this is even if Jim leaves the show. I always do it like filmmaking. Now, let's imagine I'm by myself and nobody's there to help me. So I have topics I can talk about: sports. It could be Vegas, it could be travel.
Have y'all noticed that he has that kind of a lisp-like thing too, that speech impediment thing too? I've noticed that. I don't know if y'all have noticed that or not, but he's got a little bit of a speech impediment. It's kind of funny.
And never is that about him. If Jim comes on and talks about it, it will come up. But I never write down to discuss fumble nuts today, reply to fumble nuts.
No, it's because we live rent-free in your head. You can't help but to discuss it. Because you lust after it. You want it. You try so hard to reach out and grab it. But it elusively slips through your fingers. Because you don't have what it takes, sir, ma'am, Jim, them, he, her, whatever.
If I'm going to reply to somebody, I go on Rumble and reply to Betty Hayward. I don't do it.
Well, why Betty Hayward? Why go reply to Betty Hayward on Rumble? You big old puss. Like I said at the beginning, you just exude Badoosie. Badoosie.
That way. Jim does those shows. So I don't talk about him already. It's easy for me not to talk about him. I exposed him, and I exposed him more so than Shannon Munn or anything. He knows that when he was sitting there at work and they were calling him, Mr. X, he's live. He's saying, come and get me. Come and get some of the Mr. X. He's there. He's in front of the Oldsmar Flea Market. He was like, oh, shit. Either I got to tell my work, which I know I can't get out of, that I got to leave, or I got to show up and I'm going to be exposed. I guess the best thing to do is just not say anything.
Dude, whatever. You sat out there in front of the Oldsmar Flea Market like a little girl, spreading your legs, talking about wide open. Was you hoping some music man was going to come along and run up in it? Quick, fast, and in a hurry? Wham, bam, thank you, man. Bend you over a stump, stick it in your rump.
That's what happened. And then
I know that's exactly what happened. And it's documented. Just like that. Wham, bam, thank you, man. Bend you over a stump, stuck it in your rump.
2 days later, they had the OTT, and they're like, okay, what's going to happen? He's live on the OTT. I can go the opposite direction. I'm not going to go to St. Leo where he's at. See, because at St. Leo, I'm actually an alumni there. If he'd have stepped on campus,
I seen that old man looking at Fumble's package. I'm just saying. I don't know if anybody else caught it, but I caught it. Where I'm from, we call those Peter Gazers. I'm just saying. He uses word expose an awful lot to the point where it starts to get, yeah, because I mean, thank you, shit show. He's like P. Diddy. He wants to expose himself in the corner with his mask on. So that's right. Mark only wants to meet in an airport because you can't take a weapon in an airport. I'm just like, yeah, anyone can go to a college campus. No, we're just going to go the opposite direction. Motherfucker, I'm going to tell you right now, one of y'all showed up close to my mama, I'm on that ass. You can bet your ass your hat in your house, cat. I'm going to be doing 90, trying to make it to you. And once I see you, I ain't going to slow down. I'm going to punch the gas even more. That's right. Daddy's little girl. Is it Daddy's little girl or Papa's little girl? Papa got a brand new band. Sorry.
There's security there. There wasn't security following me around.
Security!
I did a 360 at one point in that
Security!
show to show nobody was around me. My mom parked the car.
Security. My mom parked the car. What, did she drive you to school, little boy? Huh? She drive you to school? Were you in your booster seat?
She stayed by security, and I.
Oh, security. Security. Why'd she say by security? You was scared? You made her scared? Probably. Because y'all go around making a mountain out of a molehill all the time. All the time.
I did a tour of St. Leo by myself. He could have.
All by myself. I want to tour St. Leo all by myself.
Showed up there. He could have. He didn't. He didn't show up.
You could have showed up where he was, but you didn't. You didn't show up.
That's it. It proves that he's a coward.
It proves nothing. Nothing.
It proves he's a coward.
Nothing. Proves nothing. If anything, it proves you're a coward. Like, I would have been down for protecting my parents. Gives two shits.
So we'll see on Friday if he takes your advice. I bet you money he doesn't, Homegrown. I bet you he doesn't. He's already lining up a show for this Friday. He's
already not. I can just, you know why he wears that mask? I think he spits when he talks. I think he's a profuse spitter. He's like a spittler. A spittler diddler. You know? Yes. Papa T's the meat gazer. He likes to look at all the wings. And his son is wearing heels in the closet. In his cut-off jeans. Shorts, that is. My mommy stayed in the car. Yes, Roddy, I'll definitely vid you the good-looking pilots if I happen to see any. Ha! Put a quarter in your ass because you played yourself, boy. Yes, the one that won't take the pantyhose off his face. You want to see Brooklyn and Christine get into a fight? Christine would take him. I hate to say it. But I think she'd put the headlock down on him. Kind of like Michelle's brother did to Eric. And Eric said he's going to be on a damn reality TV or something. Is that what I heard? Ooh, Shadow Stalker. She definitely likes meth and anal. She said that's her jam. She likes meth and anal. Who's that digging that Pookie? It's the Barbara Buffy. 'Cause she likes meth and anal.
He's already lining up, and his wife's like, fuck, if you just stop talking about them. If we could go do things. We can go out to dinner on a Friday or go see the movie. I can tell you.
They do that like Monday through Thursday. Well, Tuesday is Ulta Day, but and then they have Saturday and Sunday because unlike you, he doesn't have to live on YouTube or live streaming. He doesn't depend on YouTube or OUT or Cash Apps to pay his bills. He's got a life and a wife, a good job and a home, great kids, and people that love him, unlike you.
Hey, this Sunday night, I was out with my girlfriend, not on Angel Gotti's, but watching the new Jurassic.
Well, I mean, the whole
Oh, you finally admit you got a girlfriend? My, how far we've come. OMG. We all know she's your beard.
Talking about
is
him.
that the whole thing is and I got a lot of respect for fucking Fumble coming up here on the panel and speaking.
I didn't see it. I don't have any.
Well, be careful what you say, homegrown, because you'll be public enemy number one.
Respect for him. He's a coward. He's a low life.
Why do you like Fumblenut so much now for, homegrown?
Because he can. Jaw Jack Johnny.
I'm not. It's not that I'm liking Fumblenut.
He said he was going to go after your wife, bro.
Yeah, what the fuck is this for?
Oh my God, this is going to be a melt. Is this the meltdown? Y'all, is this the meltdown we've all been waiting on? Yes, she's definitely a cover relationship. You only make $33,000 a year? Damn. You lied to me. I thought you only made 28. I thought I was double you. Oh, sorry. I was thinking about Miss W. Never mind. Yeah, I want exactly, Fast Eddie. I want to know too. He must be selling barbiturates. Must be selling them barbiturates.
Are you afraid of him for that? Is that why you're doing this? What's
Look,
up?
I said I started the show up. Then I said it. Fumble Nuts, if you feel like that's a good thing, you go ahead and do it. Okay?
I'm going to get going, homegrown.
He came up.
He says, I'm going to continue to clown your punk ass. And you know what I'm going to continue to do, Fumble Nuts? I'm going to continue to do my.
I'm going to continue to bend over and take it. Because I like the way you cupcake it. That's what he's telling you, Fumble. Cupcake it, baby. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. PZ. He wants you to cupcake him again. He says about that time.
My show. Jim's going to continue to do his show. And I promise you, just like I said last time, I will be in Florida again. I will go live when I'm in Florida. Not for you, but for the benefit of our audience that actually pays us.
That's so stupid. Like, why would you even bring it up? Why would you even bring it up if it isn't for him? I mean, like, what the what? What the what, homie? He was invited to the cookout. Definitely invited. Definitely. He said he hated PZ in chat. You know what's so funny? And I mean funny, not funny. Hey, speaking of which, old Grady gave me a call today and told me I can go on and connect my StreamYards too. I don't know what kind of discount you're getting from him, but hey, bro, hook me up. So my payment ain't going to bounce this next time around because I'm going to be straight up connected. Linda, more like he's going to go to Disney World and watch all the little kids, in my opinion. Yep, Shadow Stalker, I am. I'm all about hemming up jabronis. Or goobronis. Are those goobronis? Whatever. All of that. Yeah, he's not dizzy. He's, what is it? Emotionally sensitive? What? Well, if you can sing to Marcy Playground, you need to sing something to Little Black Backpack by Stroke 9. I don't even know what that is. Oh, Kathy, apparently I'm already supposed to be one, or I've got connections or something. I don't know. you know, he did accuse the nice officer at the sheriff's department for working with me behind the scenes. To the point she was like, his paranoia is some shit, ain't it? Shadow stalker, we call those thimbles. Definitely a thimble. Thimble dick.
Us. And I guarantee you, he's at Universal. What am I supposed to do? Go get a party? You're going to have some excuse. Nobody's going to drop a pin. Nobody's going to even promote it.
You don't even know what dropping a pin is, dude. Or you would have done it. Man up, cowboy. Yeehaw. August 15th. Time keeps on ticking.
I'm just going to be in Florida, and you won't show up anywhere I'm at. And I've already proven that.
And wasn't he supposed to be an English major? I thought somebody said he was an English major or something. Because with him in that piss poor fucking Senate structure, because that violation, Dodo Bird.
But
Make
Mr.
whatever
X,
videos about any other things you want. I'm going to get going.
we got to
All
find
right.
a common ground, Mr. X. I'll talk to
Yeah,
you
the
later.
common ground is he deletes his channel and he goes away.
Oh, ain't happening, bro. Ain't happening. Telling you that right now. He ain't going nowhere. Because, look, if his channel goes somewhere, he's going to be my fucking co-host. How about that?
Or Jim will be Jim and does his stuff, and I'll help Jim.
Great. And so I'll help Fumble.
You know,
The
homegrown, out of all these people who have left YouTube, there's only one man, there's only one athlete who has been able to, from this community, who's been able to make it grow more so than anybody else. That's Mr. X. That's me. It's the OTT. They've tried to stop it. They can't. And Fumble Nuts, you're a punk ass bitch who cares about Rumble being taken down or this.
Obviously, he's a lot more than a punk ass bitch because you keep bringing him up. Mr. Obsession. Pour into my heart. Obsession. It tears you apart. Obsession. We see it on your face. Obsession.
So that we got a deleted Rumble YouTube channel, or YouTube and Rumble.
Blip, 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 blip. Boy, y'all had him worked up today. He probably had to go shit. That's why he's trying to rush off the panel so he can go take a peep.
Channel on the OTT. I can put it up there, but I'm not going to waste my time on you that way.
You already do. You already waste all of your time. You always say, we don't do this on the OTT. Bullshit. Bullshit. What you say? Bullshit. A little bit louder. Bullshit. All the hell you say.
Loretta, whoever the fuck you are.
All right, well, how about if Fumble Nuts keeps his channel and talks about some other bullshit?
Great. Good for him. Good. Yeah. Good
right,
luck.
well, there you go. Right.
Good. Let's see him keep his channel and not talk
Simple
about
as
it.
that.
You'll never get it. Homegrown. After this Friday, I will see you in some chat, or I will see you on some show, and I will tell you are wrong. He will.
Bleep, 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 bleep. We're sitting here listening to all this crying by a faceless troll. Nothing but a faceless troll. Can you believe it? 3 years. 3 years. And he's still so scared he won't take off the pantyhose. He's your average baby back, bitch. He's your baby back, bitch.
Well, he will talk about us this Friday, guaranteed.
I don't know. You might be shocked with
okay.
us. You know,
or he won't have a show. He cannot do a show without talking about Jim, myself, somebody like Bar.
And you can't either, mofo. You are forever talking about all of us. So what the fuck? You big dodo?
Barbara Buffalo or Texas Gray, somebody adjacent to the.
Hey, I wonder if Babs the Beefy Buffalo is gonna privacy strike Homegrown show like she tried to do mine. Huh, Babs?
The show. He can't do it.
He don't want to. There's a big difference. Big difference.
He doesn't want to do it. That's what you're realizing.
At some point, you got to say, you know what? I'm man enough to say, hey, look, this ain't worth it.
I've said that before. I've said that before. It's not worth it. That's right. That's why I don't focus on him. Jim does a show. I'll help coach.
It's fucking dumb.
It's dumb. Yeah, you're right. But just for the sake of clarity, I posted that I'll be at Comic-Con. But then I said also many times on the OTT.
Who the fuck, besides maybe Johnny, would want to go hang out at the fucking Comic-Con? I have no interest in seeing grown-ass people or kids or whatever the fuck dressed up as superheroes. That's Fantasyland, boy. That's the kind of shit that attracts kids. I ain't with it. I think it's weird. Think it's a little creepy. You will never, ever catch Watcher Crazy at no fucking Comic-Con. But you will catch me in Vegas on August 15th. Make sure you're there or be square.
Hey, I might not go to Comic-Con, might be back up in Palmdale that weekend. Not sure on the fence. But okay, August 15th, he'll be in Las Vegas.
Ding, 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 ding. And so will Watcher Crazy. I'm stoked. Super stoked. And I just checked tickets, and it's my favorite number, $69. $69. Make you hollers.
September 15th, he'll be in Las Vegas. When I go to Florida, I'm going to...
Wait, August 15th or September? Because he just said both. Which one? See what I mean? And I came up here not knowing that any of this had happened or been said. Always moving the goalpost. And then wants to say that it's us always moving the... No, motherfucker. Not us at all. You scary. You scary.
Tell you when I'm going to be there, just like I always had. What's he going to do? Make a video? Look at this.
Rhonda, not even $69.99, girl. It's just a flat $69. Baby. I know, Ruben. Fumble. It's because you make him cry. He wants you. He needs you. But there ain't no way he's ever gonna please you. Now don't be sad. 'Cause 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Georgia girl? Nope, I ain't chasing nobody in a circle. We might be playing some duck, duck, goose, though. I know Lambrow, and he is like on one. He's triggered. Like, talking fast and everything. I don't even understand it.
You can't call me fat.
Well, I can. You're fat.
He can't call me uneducated.
I can. You're uneducated.
I look better than him.
Well,
I
I don't-
smell
Oh, absolutely not. Absolutely not. You do not look better than him. Far from it. Far from it, fairy boy. You do not. You have no chin. You got some weird thing with your mouth. Like, weird. You wear eyeliner. You had to get hair plugs or something. Take Propecia. I think that makes your nuts shrink. I think that's what I read. I could be wrong because I'm not a doctor and I'm not a pharmacist. So I don't know what goes in Propecia, but there's no way in hell that you look better than him. Sorry, not sorry. You look like a girl. That's why you used to always go in hard on Banshee Hunter. Is because y'all look very similar. So if you think that she's a dude that looks like a lady, then so do you. Wait, you really are. Wait, maybe. I don't know. You may be. It's possible. It's possible. There could be a hermaphrodite gene there. Possible.
better than I
Maybe that's why they decided not to have kids. Hey, Smoke. Roddy. Nope. No bear spray. Fumble. He's already said he's going to turn around and run. Ruben, he's going to stutter like Mel Tillis. I said what are you doing? What are you remix? What are you doing here? A burner? No, I'm going to be like David and take a coat of many colors and a slingshot, baby. Just saying.
live in a better area. I got more money than him.
That don't mean shit, dude. Money is paper. Do you realize that? There's really not this huge value in money. I know you seem to think that there is. But all the money in the world can't buy you a decent character. Period. Point blank.
Yesterday, the second biggest reviewer did a great review on the movie. He's got no content. I'm not making
this up. I'm so sick of you, dude. It's not even your movie. You stole it. Little thief. Give that dude his credits back, man.
Yeah.
because he's a fucking psycho. See you on Friday.
Well,
Cause I'm a freak. I'm a psycho. Where the hell did I grow cold? Where did I get this black soul?
Homegrown.
I mean,
Homegrown.
That's look. It could be simple as this. Okay, hold
Look. It could be simple as this.
on, Johnny. It could be simple as this. Somebody says, "Okay, I'll call it truce if you call it truce." That's all it takes. That is it. And the other person might go, "Well, what is in the what is in the contingency of calling this truce?" Well, then you got all the people up under them that's going to go, "Well, I still don't like Barbara Buffalo from the
privacy strike
side," and then you got somebody going after whoever, you know, and that's all got to be fixed. So, I mean, there's a whole lot more to it than just saying, "Hey, look, Fumble Nuts, look, we gotta make a truce here with Jim, okay? Because this
What? This mofo has lost his ever living mind. Somebody done slipped something in this damn natty light. He is not fancy like Applebee's on a date night. I am so sorry. Y'all endured like hours of this shit, and I don't even know. Oh, somebody better call the ASPCA.
This shit's getting old. You know, we got people underneath these people that are
making love between the streets on YouTube.
Pushing both sides. You know what I mean?
No, I don't know what you mean, dude.
Okay, what I'm saying is that
I don't want to look, homegrown. Look,
here we
go.
go.
The only reason why you're trying to do any of this kind of nonsense is because Fumble said he was going to come after your wife. Okay, and let me tell you something. I don't like Fumble wants to sit in the chat room and tell PZ, "Oh, I hate you, PZ," and you didn't do nothing about it. I love you, homegrown, like a brother. But you're
what's love got to do with it? What's love but a second-hand emotion? What's love got to do with it? Nothing tonight, bitch.
You're not gonna sit there and kind of convince everybody that Jim Terry and Mark Terry is gonna make a truce with Fumbleness. It's not.
Oop! Was that a dox? No way. We're gonna have to mute that out. The show will be going on private, so I can mute that out right after it's over. I don't like that. That's wrong. That's very wrong. You shouldn't call a public figure by their full name. It's not a dox. Actually, it's not a dox. Because he's a public figure. Remember?
Not going to happen, bro.
Look, Johnny.
Fumble. No. Listen, I'm talking right now. Let me finish. I never get to finish. I never get to finish. I never get to finish. It's always people want me to shut up. It's always people want me to shut up.
Go ahead.
I'm going to finish.
Yeah.
Woo! He said, I'm going to finish. I'm going to finish, y'all. I don't ever get to finish. That sounds like some fucking sexual frustration right there. I don't ever get to finish. Everybody else gets to finish, but I never get to finish. Well, quit being slow, dude. Spit it out. Spit it out. Jaw Jack?
Yes,
sir.
Finish,
homegrown. Let me finish. God damn. Let me finish.
God didn't damn it. The Beavers did. You know, he reminds me of one of them little wind-up cars. You remember when you used to get them and you had to, run them backwards over the carpet real hard a few times, and then you set them down and let it go? Yep. That's what that reminds me of.
Fumble Nuts, Ruben Sanchez are not going to make a truce with Mark Terry or Jim Terry.
Which are both public figures, by the way. Let me just reiterate that. I want to remind everybody that they are public figures. You can check them out on IMDb.
So stupid that you brought this up today, bro. It's so stupid that you brought it up today.
You're stupid every day.
And let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
You stop having PZ speak for you. Because we can tell it. We can hear it. He's telling you everything to say. These are not thoughts of your own. You need to have thoughts of your own. Listen. Okay? You're going to let me finish.
Then, homegrown, Fumble Nuts hates me and PZ. So that's another subject for another matter. But let me tell you something. I don't care about Fumble Nuts. Like Fumble Nuts. Someone turn me in to Social Security, fuckers.
Well, that's what your dumbass gets for fucking breaking the law and not reporting your income. Taxpayers pay for that shit, bitch. Don't fucking get mad because you fucked up.
Okay? Someone turn me in, homegrown. Someone turn me in.
Cry me a river. Cry me a river.
And that's the bottom line. I'm not saying it no more because they know who they are.
You're a taker, not a giver. So cry me a river.
Or they turn me in.
And all you're doing,
You're getting locked up. They won't let you out. Locked up. They won't let you out. Shit, you're going to be like me and Trump. They're trying to put you in prison, boy.
today, Homegrown, is projecting hate. You're promoting it. That's all your fucking show did today. Promote hate. So
Oh, shut the fuck up, PZ. That's all you do is promote hate. You little crying ass bitch. You don't like it when it's done to you, do you? Huh? It ain't no fun when the rabbit's got the gun.
I hope you're proud of yourself.
I'm so proud of you, Homegrown. Damn it. Not really, but it sounded good. I was just trying to have that same kind of passion. Same kind of passion in my voice. Oh, look, Kathy Waters got the assignment. Wow, PZ, let him finish. Sorry. Is there more?
You're saying that I'm promoting hate.
Yeah,
He's promoting hate?
exactly. You're letting them come up here and tell me they hate me. You're letting them. You're allowing it. You're not even paying attention to what's going on in chat.
No, I'm not.
Wait, but it's okay when y'all let Jim do it. Remember, PZ? Huh? Remember that? It's okay when you promote hate. What the fuck, dude? This little pot calling the kettle black, don't you think?
And you need to.
I'm not understand. I'm not participating in chat. I got to focus on what I'm listening to, because if I don't listen to what I'm listening to or watching what I'm listening to, then I'll mess up on that. I have,
you know what? And I don't stand. I don't stand with no one. I stand on the right path.
Lying ass. You're lying your ass off. If you stood in the right path, motherfucker, you wouldn't be up here crying because somebody done turned you into Social Security. I'm just calling it how it is there, bro. If you were on the right path, you wouldn't be fucking sitting up there collecting benefits, fixing to get a new grill and some weight loss surgery on the taxpayer's dollar when you're bringing in Cash App, Super Sticker, Super Chat, PayPal, Venmo, all of that there. You ain't in the right path. Just say, fix that. You ain't right. Look at all the shit you've done. You wanted so bad for Jim to play a fucking interview that he don't even have to try to get that PDF file jacket off your back that he put there, that you fucking sat there and kept bringing that shit up about me, Johnny. Fuck you. Right path my ass. Bitch, you're headed right towards hell. One-way ticket.
Of who's being right, not who's
You ain't being right. You got left because you wrong.
being wrong.
And we don't hate.
And I don't hate nobody. So, Twin Mama, keep my name out of your mouth, because you know what? You're cruising for a fucking bruising.
And he hates you, Twin Mama, but he don't hate nobody. You're cruising for bruising.
All of you.
I don't know who this Saltor Pizarro is. I think that's Ricardo.
Yeah, go back and read all the messages from that person. That was real nice.
I don't know who that is, but whoever you are, man, you need to Either straighten up or you're going to be gone.
Yeah, I'm gonna block him. I'm gonna block him.
I'm gonna block him. I'm gonna block him. Ooh. Yeah, you better be blocking Social Security.
Because that's bullshit what he said
Hey,
about PC.
go ahead. Go ahead. Do it.
Leanne said, "Here comes fuck me in the face, fucking leather face. I'm gonna fuck you. I'm gonna fuck your face." Sorry, not sorry.
It's not cool.
Not cool at all.
Well, you could have timed him
Let me
out.
tell you something. He's not a kidnapper. He doesn't kidnap people. Celerso Prizzo, whatever your fucking name is.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Who did I kidnap?
He said, "Oh, let me see. Hold on. I can't even fucking find it now. I can't find it now. It's too."
You know what? Run my background check.
And let me say something else.
I have nothing on my record.
Ruben Sanchez. Let me tell you something, Ruben. If I said, "Oh hell no, not Mosh," I'm gonna leave if Mosh is gonna be up here, bro. I'm gonna leave if Mosh is up here.
What's wrong with Mark?
Bye, Johnny.
Dude, Mosh fucking hates my guts, dude.
Well, oh, you scared now, boy? You was all big and bad. What happened? What happened to your balls? They was big, but not Mosh. Mosh is a teddy bear. The fuck?
And don't fucking sit there and fucking lie either, Mosh. Don't sit there and lie.
Johnny, why not be here for the whole show then? You come on here on fire, just bashing the fuck out of Homegrown when all he wanted is just try to get some peace between everybody.
It's not gonna work, Mosh. You know that. Look at what Fumble Nuts is doing.
I don't have to.
Fumble Nuts? Damn, Fumble. What the hell? You meanie. What are you doing over there? My gosh. Make you, you're going to be cruising for a bruising. Just saying.
Believe Mosh, I'm Homegrown's friend.
What? You ain't no friend. You don't even know what that word means, boy. You have no idea. Why don't you ask him how he really feels about you, Johnny? I've heard it. I know you have too.
Why not
This
watch
ain't
the
your
show
channel,
before you start
Mosh.
running it?
This ain't your channel, Mosh. This ain't your channel, Mosh. I'm gonna say what I have to say.
It ain't your channel either, Johnny. Here's your sign. All right, American honey baby. You have a good night. I hope you don't have nightmares falling asleep listening to me talk. I'm not going to be on much longer anyways. We've been here about 2.5 hours, but I do want to get this little part in.
Yelling, you're wrong.
I'm not
Homegrown
wrong.
wasn't over here
motherfucker.
sucking off fucking Fumble. He was just trying to
I'm
get
not
some
off.
peace going.
There ain't gonna be ever no PP, no peace.
There ain't never going to be no PP. That's right. You ain't getting no more PP ever in your life. Don't forget it. No PPP.
But yeah, I'm just saying, Homegrown ain't the bad guy for trying to get talk.
Hey guys, real quick, I just had a quick question because I was flipping back and forth from the TV. Good to see Mosh here. The Cowboys are going to have a solid season. Everybody knows that. I just wish that
Mosh bounced like a mofo. He bounced like a hot chick. Holy shit. OMG. Holy fucking A. What the hell is, those are some ratchet ass feet. Okay. We now know who the dry clam belongs to. I've seen the foot. I've seen the dry clam. Y'all ready for the big reveal? It's Christine. Christine has the dry clam. Okay, Kathy.
it's good to see Mosh women wearing men's clothes again. Real quick, Johnny, did you say somebody took away your what?
Someone snitched me out to Social Security, Jim.
So what does that mean?
What that means, I had a phone call with them for an hour today, and I had to answer some serious questions. They were investigating me today.
You're getting locked up. They won't let you out. Locked up. They won't let you out. I'm just saying, you should have reported that shit, dude. Like, they're very, very, very specific. They're very specific about that stuff. I'm just saying.
And what do you get? Does that mean they give you? Does that mean you can't get your surgery? Does that mean you don't get food stamps? What's that mean?
Don't go there, Johnny. Just sign up.
I mean, John, does this mean you're not going to be on the OTT? I mean, I got to look out for myself here, Johnny. What's going to happen?
I'm on the OTT. I just reached.
You never let me talk. You never let me talk. Nobody ever lets me talk. Nobody ever lets me talk.
Now you guys got me all fucked up.
Homegrown, fuck you. Homegrown.
You're okay, Jim. I got you back on that.
Nobody ever lets me talk. I just got a call from. I just got a call. They're taking away my food stamps, and they're going to take away this adopted black kid I have.
Jim, I can't look. Go get some pussy.
Hey, Homegrown, I just wanted to let you know that I don't know if you saw your chat, but Fumble Nuts was talking about a DUI and shit in there. Did you get a DUI? What the fuck? You guys, your mods need to do a little better. American Honey, shave that peach fuzz on your fucking face.
Whatever. American Honey Baby has the baddest ass sideburns there ever was in the history of mankind. Raise up off American Honey Baby. Just saying. And is that pretty much the freak out? Is that like all there is to the freak out? Oh yeah, Grizzly. From what I understand, he was the one that that reported him the first time. That's what I heard. All right, American Honey Baby.
Oh, Jim Terry. So what were you saying now, Johnny? You're pissed off because
he wanted to finish.
Of what?
I'm pissed off because, for one, this ain't going to happen, okay? Everybody hates everybody.
Until they hate.
No. That's not true. Absolutely not true.
Haters stop hating.
Until
And
the
no, we
haters
don't
hate.
hate.
Bullshit. That's a lie.
You know
what? Jim doesn't hate. Can't you guys see the change
Are you fucking kidding me right now? Wow.
Jim has made with us? We're friends now. You guys can think whatever you want.
You're a dumbass. If you think that he is your friend, you are retarded. Straight up. He has said it plain as day, Paul. He is nobody's friend on here. It's a business. It's about money. Do you not get it? It's not about peace, Homegrown. He will never let there be peace. This is his income.
But I trust Jim more than I trust any of you.
Hoo boy. What a dumbass.
Haters.
You know what, Homegrown? If it wasn't for you and Belle V that brought me and Jim and PZ back together, it was because of you and Belle V. Do you remember that?
Johnny.
Yeah.
And Ruben.
Look, Johnny, don't you and PZ understand what the fuck I'm trying to do?
Yeah, but it ain't gonna work.
Fumble sat in the
Right
chat and
there.
said he hated me over
That's
and
right,
over and
Fox.
over. How does that
Peace.
ever get?
I did not
Doesn't
see
he-
that because
Gotcha.
I was listening and the
He
chat
literally
at
said,
that time was going.
Fumble
90
Nut,
miles an hour.
Homegrown, Fumble literally said, PZ, I hate you.
Wah. Remember that little thing that your mama taught you? Like sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. There you go. It's that easy. Who cares? Who cares?
And I told Leanne he hated me, and he said, I do. And, you know, Ruben, just to straighten this out with Ruben, because I have a little bit of respect for Ruben still.
Oh.
Yeah, Ruben didn't announce it to the world about my health situation. It was
What? What was that? Hang on. Oops, shit. Watch me go back too far. Okay, hang on.
He said, I do. And, you know, Ruben, just to straighten this out with Ruben, because I have a little bit of respect for Ruben still.
Listen up, y'all. Y'all need to hear this really good, okay? Because this is where all the shit went left. Listen.
Yeah, Ruben didn't announce it to the world about my health situation. It was actually Belle V.
Hey. What? No way. Yes way. Did y'all hear that? Uh-huh. I heard it. Kathy, that's too funny. Yeah, that was just a cash grab went south. Hey, MRH. He just wanted the cupcake.
But you know what? It doesn't matter who said it or what.
But they still went with it.
No.
They still, Fumble Nuts still went with it.
Shut up, Johnny. Just shut up. You do better when you don't talk. Has anybody ever let you in on that secret? You should just sit there and zone out and jaw jack. You do better that way.
And he was on the panel. He was on the panel with it when they kept on
They
saying
continue
shit.
to make it content. That's
Yeah, they
the problem.
continue to make it
and
content.
you still do.
No. There was a commercial, but it didn't have nothing to do with you. Nothing. Absolutely nothing to do with you. But some people made it about you because they knew the truth. And you just said it. It wasn't Ruben. It was that daggum Belle V.
They still do. And let me
Big
tell
time,
you
yeah,
something else, bro.
I've been
Let me
just
tell you
a
something.
whole
You know
lot
why
of
I don't like? You know why I don't like Fumble Nuts? I'm gonna tell you why I don't like Fumble Nuts. Because he shows my house every fucking video he puts out.
Yeah, that's sick. I mean, how do you approve of that, Homegrown?
Well, just kind of like you guys approve of me being called a PDF file. Like you guys approve of Jim, not someone, but Jim, alleging that I had 6 abortions and they were all my son's children. You want to talk about sick, motherfuckers? That's sicker than you having HIV.
Well, I don't approve of that. That's the reason why I'm trying to stop everything. That's the reason why I'm trying to do what I'm trying to do.
Well,
they're just too ate up with the dumbass to get it, homie.
You know, I think the world of you, but you're not an angel. You can't fix everything.
No, we can fix this shit. I believe that if there's
I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. Oh, sorry.
There's a will, there's a way. We can fix this shit. Okay.
I wish we could.
And right there it says again, right there again, Fumble says, I can hate PZ if I want.
I'm a hater and I'll hate if I want to. Hate if I want to. Hate if I want to. If you knew PZ, you would hate him too. That was a joke.
Yeah.
Fumble, come on, man. Stop. Quit gaslighting shit, Fumble. Come on, man.
We're the problem all right, Homegrown. The haters.
The haters. Thank you so much, Mosh. We got 444 in the house. 44, 48, 44, 48, 44. He's throwing crows like he's making it rain. Hey, TT. I see that. Yes, Mr. Know-It-All. Exactly. He did. He blamed Fumble, and now it's Belvie. I wonder are they fixing to start trying to go after her or something? Like, that's kind of a little. Wow, Ruben, I'm glad he still has a little bit of respect for you, and finally realized that it was time to come clean with the truth. It just makes me wonder why. Excuse me. He didn't just leave it at, it wasn't you that did it. Very interesting. Very interesting how things happen. Damn, y'all chat fast. Okay, here we go. Sorry.
Hey,
Look,
we've stopped hating on this side. We don't tell anybody we hate them. We don't.
Just because you don't say it doesn't mean that you don't do it. I know you're smarter than that.
Projecting at them. They're doing it. They keep doing it, and they don't stop. And it all starts with Bumblenuts. And then
No. It all started with Jim. That's where it all started. Back that shit up, yo.
And all the little followers go down and hate.
What we need to do.
And what are you, sir? Exactly what are you? Aren't you a little follower too? Just following somebody different this time.
PZ is a total reset somehow.
I don't think it'll work.
This shit's got to stop.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously.
I agree.
This needs to stop. It just got to stop somewhere. I might not be able to do it. Maybe some of the people in the chat can help me out with it. Okay, because I can't do this shit myself. But hopefully we can stop all this shit, because this is getting, this is getting stupid. Okay?
Stupid is and stupid does, sir. Whatever happened to that there wheel of haters y'all was working on? Just curious. Did y'all scrap that idea? If you ain't hating, why are you calling us haters? Fucking psycho hillbilly redneck wants to know.
Stupid.
And
it never happened.
I mean, we're fucking adults here. We're not fucking in junior high or high school. We're absolute adults. Okay? Now, the other people are going, well, tell Jim Terry that, and this, that, and the other. Jim Terry is going to say, well, quit fucking with me. So it's a big ass fucking circle. Somebody has to stop. Somebody's got to stop.
That's been tried before. And guess what? When I stopped, I got a call on Thanksgiving morning calling me a pedophile. On Thanksgiving morning. Because I didn't want to fight. I didn't want any part of any of it. I still got attacked. Still getting attacked. But hey, you don't see me over here crying in my Cheerios. Nope. I got my big girl panties on, y'all.
I stopped. I stopped hating.
And if it's me that has to say, okay, look, I'm getting my ass beat, I'm gonna do it.
No, you ain't. No, you ain't. You ain't gonna do it. Because that would mean you would have to stand up to Jim. And you ain't gonna do it. We all know. You've already said on live that you were scared of him. You know there's consequences and repercussions.
Okay, I give up.
I
Hey,
just hope you're not doing it because
what?
I hope you're not doing it because of Fumblenut's threat against your wife.
It's the no.
Good.
Hey, look, let me tell you something. My wife's looking for a reason to retire because she already retired and they recruited her at a new job. There's no reason why that would even affect me. My wife is looking for a reason to leave.
Yeah, but that shouldn't even be being held over your head like that at all.
I know, yeah,
You're
yeah.
wrong for doing
That's my point. That's my point. Okay.
And you know what? We can all agree on one thing. And I'm going to say this, and Jim's probably going to be pissed at me for saying it. He taught us all how to do it. Yeah, you did, Jim. But I don't care.
Oh, it's all Jim's fault. It's all Jim's fault. You remember that rap song? Oh, it ain't my fault. It ain't my fault. Yeah, it's all Jim's fault. We know PZ. He's going to be mad at you, boy. He going to want to spank you. He going to spank you. Going to pank your bottom.
You know, Jim is Jim. Jim's my friend.
No, you're Jim's friend. He's not your friend. You really, really, really need to sit down and wrap your brain around that now. It's important because it's going to come into play later. Promise. Write it down.
I respect him. He respects Johnny and I. And you know what?
Mosh, I'm sorry, Mosh.
There's no point to continue doing
I apologize, Mosh.
the bad things that somebody did.
All right?
Yeah, I mean,
Johnny, other than you being a Steeler fan, I got no issues with you. I'm not the guy that's going to be here. Well, you're friends with that guy, so you're my enemy. Yeah. I'm one of those that actually like the Stony and the Bell, you know?
You owe him an apology, Johnny.
I just apologize to him.
Yeah, you did. You jumped on
yeah,
that.
that's cool. He's just saying, other than you're a Steelers fan, hey, it's all good.
Yeah.
That's what he's saying, Johnny.
Yeah, I understand.
So he's trying to. Mosh is making amends here, and he's trying to be funny with it. So, you know.
Well, hey, homegrown, I gotta go. I gotta go get my show ready.
And I've got a deal for Fumble. Fumble, if you can stop hating me, you know what we'll do? We'll destroy the haters, will.
Well, you know, Johnny, look, man, and PZ, look, we got to look at it like, look, sometimes you got to drop the gavel down and say, look, I'm tired. I'm tired.
I've been tired.
And just let it go, because believe me, once you have a free mind, you feel a whole lot better.
Free your mind, and the rest will follow.
Ask Mosh about Marissa. He
That's
feels a
what the
whole lot
haters
better.
need to understand. If they would let the hate go away and start to love again instead of project.
Oh, no. Nope, that's not how it works. Sorry. Nope. Y'all took a big old shit on everybody that was real. Like, that had your fucking back. And you shit on everybody. Good night, Lambrow. Thank you for being here. And the fact of the matter is, you'll never find over in that community what you'll find over here. Ever.
Projecting all the hate, they might
That's right. That's right. We need to stop the hate, do the
It
love.
happens on all sides, all of us. Yeah.
Exactly. You couldn't set it any better, PZ.
It feels so much better when you don't have the hate.
Well, apparently you still got it, so how would you know? Asking for a friend. Just saying. If you want the hate to stop, then stop allowing it. But you allow it, and it's not going to stop. So you have to, at some point, look in the mirror and realize you play a bigger part in this than what you care to admit.
Yeah.
It does. It
brings
feels a
you
whole lot better.
It really
You know, when
brings you down.
everybody gets along, you know, it's great, but there's a lot of people that want to keep this shit going, and that's the people under the ones that are being the kings of this shit. So that's the reason why I butt in and voicing my opinion on this shit.
Where y'all are going to be somewhere.
Oh, that's untrue. 100%.
That is not untrue.
It's 100% true because there are people that were at those events. There's people that have been there. The only ones that seem to be confused as to where and when we're going to be are the people that act like they want to show up and do something. It's very simple.
So, August, the weekend of August, the first weekend in August, where are you going to be? I'll show up. And this is where the rubber meets the road, folks.
First weekend of August. What's the first weekend of August? What is?
It's my birthday, bitches.
Is that a holiday?
Birthday, shit. It's my birthday, boy.
Well, according to you, you're going to Ohio in July.
I was going to, but I had to scratch that.
And why is that?
Well, just I've got other things going on in my life. I got to stay closer to home.
What happened now?
Nothing.
My poop.
Who died?
Who hasn't died? Shit.
Well, no. You came on your show about.
Thank you so much, Twin Mama. I really appreciate it. I really, really do appreciate it. Who died? A lot of people. I'm sure between then and now, there's a lot of people that done died. It wasn't me. You're not getting that lucky yet. Just saying.
About a month or so ago and said that somebody died. We thought that was going to be the end.
I would have. I could have. I don't know. I think you're wrong, Watcher Crazy. I know you're wrong. I'm not trying to be disrespectful to you, but.
Not trying to be disrespectful to you, but you're wrong. Okay, I'm not going to argue with you, dude. I mean, there is absolutely no reason to argue at all about this shit. I was trying not to fall asleep, to be honest.
I mean, I remember having this, Monkeys in the Back. I remember having this created a long time before I ever went out there.
Monkey in the Back was asleep.
Bring it up real quick. I don't need to play the whole thing.
Monkey in the Back is not paying attention. So
well, it's on the OTT. It's called Supercut. It's called 4-City Tour. The dates were listed. It was already talked about. Why would I change the dates when I had a plane ticket, a flight, a hotel? I showed myself going live. I mean, I don't know. I know you're wrong about that.
Okay.
Why would I hide from any, like, honestly, Watcher Crazy, what could you do to me? You saw me in person. What would you do to me? I wouldn't do anything to you. Like, physically, you couldn't do anything to me one-on-one.
Really?
No, you couldn't. You're 5'4", 180 pounds. Come on. Okay. Come on. I mean, I'm not trying to be mean, but come on. Really? Fumble Nuts couldn't do anything to me. You think you could? You would need a weapon like you had to have in that situation with your son. You could not do anything to me one-on-one.
Oh, he sounds so convinced. No, actually, he sounds like he's trying to convince himself. This shit right here is like funny. So fucking funny.
Okay. You just stop joking with yourself. You're not in shape. You're older than me. Stop kidding. And I would not attack you. I would never go towards you. I would never walk towards you. I would walk away from you.
Shape? I don't have to be in shape.
You wouldn't go when BJ challenged you. BJ challenged you. She was pregnant at the time.
She didn't challenge me. She said that I was the one person that she felt like could whoop her ass.
BJ challenged you, open challenged you and Twin Mama, and you guys didn't show up. Now all of a sudden you're a tough guy?
I'm not a guy. First of all, I'm a man. Duh. Get it right. All right.
Come on. I can understand men being having machismo, but come on, Watcher Crazy.
All I
How
need,
could you-
all
how could
I
you
need,
hit me? You
all
can't
I
even see
need is
straight.
10 feet. All he said, you can't even see straight. Bitch, that's why I wear glasses. I saw straight. I'm just going to leave it at that. All I need is 10 feet and no one in between us.
Yeah, and you
All I
need a weapon. You would need a weapon. And here's what I would do. I would,
am a
if I
weapon.
saw you in person, I'd
I'm a
probably just walk the other way. I wouldn't confront you because I know that you have the
More like he would run the other way.
cowardism into you to shoot somebody. You wouldn't.
Well, cowardism to shoot somebody? Like that right there, that part right there, I'm just like, really? Really? Cowardism to shoot somebody? No. Cowardism would be to let someone pull a gun, put it to my child's head, and not do anything about it. Especially since it was on my property. And if I had it to do all over again, don't think that I wouldn't make the same move. In a heartbeat. In a heartbeat. See, I don't know how you were brought up, Mark, but I'll die for mine. I'll go to prison for the rest of my life for mine. You don't come on my property and try to take the life of my child. You don't. And not leave here worse off than when you came. And I don't feel sorry for you that you can't understand that. Because you're not fit to ever be a parent anyway. See, God couldn't entrust you with that. I may have made some mistakes. I don't know a single parent out there that hasn't made mistakes when it comes to raising their children. I mean, obviously your parents made a whole lot of them because look at the shitbag that you are. But God saw fit for me to be a mother. And so I am. And if you think for 1 second that your opinion of me or that situation affects me in a negative way, it doesn't. Because I know damn good and well that I did what was necessary to protect me and mine. See, I didn't run the opposite direction to do a tour of a college campus that I graduated from 20 years ago or whatever it was. I stood my ground and I protected mine. You see, I've never had a restraining order filed against me. I've never had a protective order filed against me. You want to paint me to be this crazy psychotic motherfucker, and I'm not. Because you can't wrap your brain around protecting the things that you love. Because you don't have the ability or the capability. You're weak. Weak. And you can sit there and think all day long that I can't do anything to you. But you know, my mama told me a long time ago, the bigger they are, the harder they fall. And I believe her.
Your own son couldn't take an ass whipping. I saw that.
Somebody is on
But
my
you tried to push that in person. I didn't want it.
If somebody's on my property with a gun pointed at my
go to
son's
your
head,
property.
then I would definitely shoot them again.
I would never go to your property. I have no interest in going there. I've never been in that part of the state in my life. Why would I go now? Because you're there? I'm not fumble nuts. I'm not looking for you. I've already graduated college. I don't need to go to Texas A&M or whatever the fuck school's over there. I don't. What would? Let me ask you this. I got all these positive things going on in my life.
Then
What
why
would
are you
benefit-
sitting? Oh my God, he's got so many positive things going on in his life. Yet here he is doing 1,000 hours of live streaming from the YouTubes to the Rumble to the OUT. He ain't. What happened after December, after the new year? He was going to be working on a big project. He's not going to be around much anymore. Jim was going to have to learn how to do the OUT himself because he had other things to do in life. Remember that? Anybody else remember that? You're talking to me?
Because I'm telling you where I'm going to be at. I'm
telling you where I'm going to be at. Idiot. I'm telling you where I'm going to be. There should not be an at the end of that sentence. Period.
You're
I've
catching
already
you in a
and it's
lie.
not be at. That's not proper English, motherfucker. It's where
At
I'm going.
9:50 a.m. I am
And then
landing in
I've
Las
got
Vegas.
it.
Already
I've
booked.
got it. I've got it.
Good.
I've got
Good. And here's how it'll look.
I'll see you there, bitch.
You're going to be there?
You're damn right.
Oh, and what are you going to do in the airport? You're going to videotape me from a distance?
Wow. Why are you asking?
What are you going to do?
Be ready.
Okay. Well,
ready, 'cause I will be
good thing about being in an airport is you can't carry a gun. That's number one.
Okay.
Number
Who said
two.
I'm going to be in the airport.
Oh, what do you?
Oh. This motherfucker thinks he's so smart. He thinks he's so smart. I don't need a gun. Don't need one. I can't carry one anyway right now. Mine's in the evidence locker at the sheriff's department. So if I wanted to bring one, I could. It's not against the law for me to do that. But why would I?
What are you going to do?
Why are you worried? You a little scared? A little nervous? You probably should be. You'll see.
Can't bring weed on the airplane. Know that, right?
I don't need it. It's
Can't
legal
bring your
there.
drugs. Can't bring your drugs.
I am prescribed THC. Thank you so much. I have a prescription card. So, not that I need to take it with me, because you can get it there. Hello. Besides that, I don't do any other drugs. I don't even really drink. So, try again, bro. I don't need it. I don't
Okay,
do
good.
drugs.
Why? Let me ask you this. So this is what this is all about. You say I don't say where I'm going to be. I just gave you a place I'm going to be.
And I
Why
told
do
you
you
it's gonna
feel
be
it
there.
necessary for you to fly there? What are you going to do?
It's none of your business.
Videotape
I guess you'll see whenever we get there.
Who's we?
Oh, shucky ducky. Shucky ducky quack quack. He is hanging on every word. And he wants to talk about my cheesemo. Really? Badussy. You'll see.
Can't bring Lawrence. He's in prison. Who are you going to bring? That fat guy that you were dating, or
see.
the?
Oh wait,
the
I
guy-
thought I didn't date men. I thought I couldn't get a man.
Well, no, you don't. Not
Y'all are
anymore.
switching it up on me here, man.
Well, don't
Y'all-
forget, I didn't
y'all
interview
gotta-
these people.
y'all
Jim
gotta-
did it.
Hey, Roscoe. Great to see you. I'm just here doing a little commentary.
It's
y'all
hard for
always
me to
move
keep
the
track with
goalpost.
all you fucking whack jobs out there.
Jeez, you got to move the goalpost. It is.
I'm not
damn-
moving the goalpost. I don't cover you guys. Jim does.
I know.
I just say what I hear.
Bullshit. He don't cover us. He's so full of shit until his breath stank. Damn, I got like 5 pictures of Christine's feet. And don't be worried about who I'm bringing with me. You'll figure it out. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. I can't wait. Y'all, this is going to be so fucking epic. I cannot wait. And to know that the tickets are only $69 if I decide to fly makes it even greater. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. I'm celebrating it on August the 15th. Happy birthday to me.
Here.
Changed. He won't be there. We'll
Who
see.
won't be? Who won't be?
You won't be. I'll be there.
Let's bet your
Believe
channel
that.
on it.
Believe
Let's bet your
that.
channel on it.
You're damn right. You got it.
It is Los Angeles to Las Vegas. It leaves at 9:10 p.m. I'm sorry, I said that wrong. That's when it was purchased. 8:40 a.m. and it lands at 9:50 a.m. This is WN 3527 is going to be the number. It's southwest.
So you said WN what? Because WN 26.
And I'm looking at it incorrectly. I'm sorry. Let me back it up because I'm looking at the coming back time in the flight.
WN 263 is
flight 263.
Hollywood Burbank Airport.
Flight 263 is flight 263, 8:40 a.m. to 9:50 a.m.
Okay. Cool. Got it.
Yep. You got it? And what are you going to do? You're going to try to serve somebody? Okay. Well, you said you never know where I'm at. That's where I'm going to be at.
Appreciate it.
Okay. Flight 263.
See you soon.
Okay.
All right.
I'll be there.
Okay.
And are you going to be there?
Absolutely.
Okay. You're going to be there.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. And let me ask you, what are you going to try to serve?
What am I going to try to serve? What does this look like? The fucking steak and ale? Do I look like a hostess? Just call me the hostess with the mostest. What am I going to serve? Crab legs?
Don't try to serve me anything for Jim.
Who said I'm going to try to serve anything?
Well,
Why are you worried about it?
Here's what I think it is. You can't carry
You're
your
wrong.
You can't carry your weapons. You can't.
My weapons. I am the weapon, motherfucker. I am the weapon. Me too.
You can't carry anything. So the only thing you could do is film from a distance. So I'm going to tell you this.
Film? He thinks I'm worried about filming? Honey, I'm going to have somebody doing that for me. I won't have to worry about filming. You got this all fucked up. Somewhere between Hollywood and Vegas, you got fucked up.
I'm going to be walking
how
off.
excited I am. I'm so excited right now. My nipples are hard.
Good.
That's
and I can't wait to walk off that plane.
Is Sheree going to be with you?
I think she doesn't like Las Vegas very much. She works.
Dang.
But I can tell you this. She's very successful and she makes a lot more money than all you guys combined. So
Yes,
she's not worried about you.
Danielle, that would be very cool to meet me out there. I am so down. Like 4 flats on a Cadillac. Oh, I'm not worried about her. I'm just trying to figure out how I need to prepare.
Well, no, I wouldn't put anybody that I care about in your fucking freak jobs, your whack jobs world here.
Oh,
because watch your crazy, you got a clock that's counting down for you with Jim.
Yeah.
And that's in September. And I haven't heard it and I can't wait for it. And you know what? I'm not going to be on the show when that happens either.
You know what? That's so funny. You got a countdown. You got a clock running out for you with Jim. He's such a little, he's a little baby back bitch. He's a little baby back bitch. He's not even going to be on the show when it's done. I don't give a fuck. I don't. Oh, Shaq lady, the interview that he's never heard that is supposedly with someone that knows my son that says that I diddled my son when he was a kid. They're fucking full of shit. They are, hear me once again, they are fucking full of shit. Shit. They don't have no fucking interview. That shit would have already been played. First, it was somebody that was locked up with my son. Then it was somebody from his school. They were just waiting on the yearbook to come in. And then, oh, wait, they find out that guess what? Maybe they ordered the wrong yearbook. Fuck. Fuck. So, I mean, look, they can play whatever the fuck they want to. They think I give a shit about that? I know the truth. So, fuck them and feed them fish heads. If y'all weren't scared, you'd have already played it. But you're scared. And guess what? September, again, because your little retarded brother can't understand it either, it's not my case. It says the state of Texas versus Cody and his last name, and the state of Texas versus Colton and his last name. Doesn't have my name anywhere on there. So, it's not my case. There's no need to wait. Play it. Go right ahead and play it.
I'm going to be sitting and watching, and I'm not going to be on it.
It's just like your failure with the ex-mother-in-law and the grandbaby's mama. It's all been a failure, just like it was with Chad's dad and little brother. Failure. He couldn't get in failure.
Was it your ex-husband's brother arrested for being a pedophile? Then all of a sudden you came out with the news after we told about the news?
That's not
who you had child pornography?
Nope. That's not.
He didn't? Oh, okay.
Actually.
Funny you never spoke about that.
And here, I'll just let it finish and then I'll comment.
Funny you've never brought that up until we unearthed that. Or Jim unearthed it, not
Why
me.
would I? I don't tell every detail of my personal life on YouTube.
Yeah.
Why would I?
I do.
No,
I do.
you don't.
Yeah, I do.
When was the last time you had sex with Sheree?
Yeah.
Hmm?
Sooner than you probably think.
Why didn't you talk about her sister opening that business up in Maryland?
You want to talk about her sister? Her sister's had that business for years.
You've never talked about it.
What are you talking about? Opening it? She's had that business for years.
You've never talked about it.
Know that did you know that the guy who runs that store, her husband, because she's actually got a husband unlike you, her family owned that store before them, and they worked as adjunct teachers in Japan. You can't work anywhere.
I can't work anywhere. I know, fucker, retirement looks great on me. I'm not even 50. Fucking must be screaming success. Just saying. But you never talked about any of this shit. Why? Because you don't talk about that shit publicly. Remember how you said that you'd never bring someone you loved or cared about into this world? Just open that door. Didn't you? You opened that door, Marky Mark. Oh, slam that bitch in third gear.
How about this? How about when you contacted the OTT and they told you to go fuck yourself? How about that? How about when you try to contact Jill Terry? Did you ever call you back?
To go fuck myself.
Yeah, they just that's the Hollywood way of telling you to go fuck yourself, not responding to you. Now you know.
Well, guess what? Roku didn't say that.
What did Roku say?
You'll find out.
Okay. Well, Roku's extremely hard to get a hold of, and even if you let's say you hit the lotto, which would be a lotto for you, Roku represents nearly next to nothing.
Kind of like the water damage on my roof, my ceiling.
Well, it's not your roof; it's your mom's roof. You're the tin house you live in.
Excuse me, I'm just renting.
The tin house you live in with your mom. Yep. What does it feel like to live with your mom at age 50?
I don't live with my mom.
You live in your mom's house at age 50. What does that feel like?
It feels great.
What does it feel like to have a son that's in prison
for
drugs and theft and everything else?
My son is not in prison for drugs. Check again, buddy. You're wrong.
He has not been arrested for drugs? Oh, he got arrested for something else.
Possession of marijuana.
Well, last time I checked, that's a drug.
Actually, my son is in prison. We've been over this 100 times already. Ask Eric Foss. My son is in prison for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon ×5 and 3 unlawful possessions of a firearm by a felon. That's what my son is in prison for right now. Get it straight. Get it straight. If you're going to talk about something, at least tell the truth, right? That's what you always say. I'm such a liar because I mean, come on. Polish, Jewish, pretty much one and the same, dude. You know, so I said Jewish instead of Polish. Ooh. And you call me a liar for that. Okay? But look at what you're doing right here. You're saying that my son is in prison for drugs? No, he's not. You said my son is in prison right now for theft? No, he's not. Right now, he is in prison, like I said, for 5 counts of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon and 3 counts of unlawful possession of a firearm by a felon. Get it straight. Because you're a liar. And the truth ain't in you. Some of us don't have a problem with the truth. Just saying.
That's why you got that mugshot
But
there.
no, he's never done any time for possession of marijuana.
Please, Jesus, if there's another flood in Texas, have it go through Brazos County. Please.
It won't ever touch me. Sure won't. Because, like I went on to say, I live at the top of the hill. That's right. I live at the top. So, right, Buster? He's he can't answer that one. Can't answer that one. You know why? Because she's a beard. She's just a beard. I know. And everywhere you go, she pays the price for you being gay. You wish you were a gigolo, but nobody's paying for it, no. It'd probably be sloppy toppy anyway. Oh, goodness. I know, Norris, it's crazy. You got to pray for a flood to make me go away. Like, what does he think that that's really going to do? Like, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah, it is pretty pathetic, you know, that he would take a tragic situation where so many people lost their lives, so many parents lost their children, and he would use it for something like that. Want to talk about hate, PZ? That's hate. That's hate. Plain and simple. Like I said, all the money in the world, all the credits on a movie or a bunk ass podcast, whatever, TV show, whatever the fuck. 25 years playing for 2,500 different teams. Okay, look, if I worked for more companies in the years that I've worked than I've worked in total number of years, that doesn't scream success. It screams there's a problem. I'm just saying. You can tell when a soul goes bankrupt because they'll use tragic things like that to try to make a statement. But like I said, karma don't serve what's on the menu. She serves what you deserve. And eventually, she'll find her way to you. Trust that. Well, good people, it's been 3 hours and 20 minutes. There are no stats. There are no real stats. Because we all know you don't earn those when it's pay to play. It is what it is. So, hey, I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. I appreciate all the love and support from the Cash Apps. I appreciate the super chats and super stickers and the memberships. But most of all, I appreciate y'all coming together over here, keeping it classy in the chat, showing that people from everywhere can come here and get along. Yeah, Norris, it's the truth. It's the truth. And we all know it. So, I appreciate y'all so much. And it'll probably be a few days before y'all see me again. But if the Lord's willing and the creek don't rise, I'll see you again real soon. Thank you so much, Danny. Hey, everybody else, don't forget, y'all's damn friendship dues are due. They're past due, damn it. Thank you, Ruben. I hope y'all have a wonderful night. And while you're out there being blessed, be a blessing to someone else. Y'all come back now. You heard?